All right. Hopefully everybody can hear me. Looks like you can. Let's get started. Hi, Kimberly. So first thing first, I had an invite. Let's go see Nick's night. She was going to tell me about some ideas that she had for the stream. She said she was hanging out in her lodge, but I don't know if she was in multiplayer or single player, but we'll find out. Oh, I already went through this list. Okay. I need to go to US East Coast, but just double checking. Sometimes things go by, I don't pay enough attention. On this room. Oh, goodness. My day is actually pretty good today. I've had better days, but I've had worse days. I got a couple videos out today. I did some work for work today, real work. That's a good thing, but a bad thing. Well, I mean, it's work, but I enjoy my work. So, yeah, yeah, it was pretty good. How was your day? Good. Did you get much accomplished today, or what made it good? While we're waiting, we'll just start a room. Create a room. We're going to call this, what did I call this stream today? Thursday's Tech. So if you guys see it, it'll be called Thursday's Tackle Torture. An off day. That's nice. Can't be that bad then, huh? So what are we doing for Thursday Tackle Torture? So my idea is to basically create a room, and let me pull up my browser real fast. Right here, I created a wheel that has every single different kind of bait on it. Crawfish A, krill C, popper A. And I'll decide on a few fish that we need to catch as a room, catch those fish with whatever kind of bait that we spin. And if we have people waiting, then the last person to catch those fish will be asked to leave to make room for the next person. So we'll just kind of see how that goes. If a couple people are dominating, we may use them to. But the idea is to like figure out how to catch fish no matter what bait we're using, and to have fun, and to tease people when we get something like the popper, which is top water only. You can't even make it go down, and we've decided to get a bottom fish. So we'll be a little dynamic. So yeah, and I plan on doing this on Thursdays. Thursday, tackle torture. And if I spell torture right, that would be good. So Thursday tackle torture. And we'll keep it in free maps for now. That way anybody can join. And let me get a random here. I'm closing my eyes. Boom. 5. Go fishing. Now, if we want to or whatever, we can change rooms whenever we feel like. There's no rule about changing rooms or saltwater, freshwater. We'll just fish wherever. So since I'm getting started here, I will pick a couple fish. Why don't we tell you what, why don't we make it the epic fish? That way it's even harder, right? So like the epic fish, we kind of know what they like, but you're gonna have to be in expert mode, so you can't play around with baits and you can't do all that stuff. You're gonna have to figure it out. So you can look at the epic fish. So we have 2 epics here in this map, and so let's spin the what do we have to use to catch it? We'll be using popper. Oh no! Oh no! I just said something about popper. Are they both top fish? We may have an issue. Let's see. Okay, so they're both anywhere in the water column. We have to use popper seed. So let's put on popper seed. Popper seed right here. This is what we have to use. This one right here. And we have to catch the epic. So I'm actually going to shoot off an epic bomb, counting firework, because I want to increase my chances. And we have to go after the popper, man. Oh man, we're going to have to listen to this too. This is the torture part, right? And if the chat, wants certain lures or whatever, we will entertain those as well. Oh, we got a shark. We got a shark, hey. First cast. I think that might be a great white. I'm not sure, but whatever it is, it's pretty close. It looks like a great white. Wish us luck. Wish us luck. We're going to need it. This guy's pretty aggressive. We're going to take our time. Make sure we get the snaps. That is definitely a great white. Looks like a pretty big one at that, hopefully. Maybe it's a world record. That'd be fun to have a world record, or the game record, RVRF record, with the great white. High and by, easy. Welcome back, buddy. Can you catch the epics? Easy or?
No, I haven't caught any epics. Or let me check if I have any on here. I think I have some rares, like 2. Yeah, I don't have any. Oh, no.
Oh no, I guess are you max level is the question.
Oh, yeah, yeah, I am.
Okay.
I am.
So the challenge today for Thursday torture is I spin for a lure to use, and you can choose to do it or not. I have to do it because, of course, I'm streaming, and
Yeah.
that's the rule. So the first one that I rolled was the plopper or popper C, and now I'm trying to catch the epics with a popper C. It doesn't always have to be the epics, but I just happened to choose them before I spun the wheel, and that's what it gave me. So. Now the first fish I caught, I don't even know what it was, but got eaten by a great white. So.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I'm gonna reel that in.
Upper C right here. Okay. Got it.
A great white just jumping basically on the beach. And I'll adjust my sound after I reel this guy in. All right, great white.
Wow.
Nice. 5,686 pounds, 204 inches. That is a big boy.
Was that your first cast too?
That was the first cast today, yeah. And it got eaten by a great white, yeah. Woo! That's a big fish.
It was popper C, right? Just making sure.
Yeah, popper C is what we're fishing with now. So popper C. So I was telling the chat it's gonna suck if we pick I decided, whoever's in the room is gonna pick what fish we're gonna do for the challenge, whether it's epic or not, I don't care. But I happen to pick the epic since I was the only one in here, and it's gonna suck if we get bottom only fish and get like a popper. We may have to adjust our fish after that and re-roll.
That would suck.
Yeah, but maybe we'll just do everything but that, or I don't know. We'll figure it out. Whatever we feel like doing.
Yep.
There are no hard rules. Reset. Hey, Chance, how are you?
Huh?
Oh, I was talking to the chat. Sorry.
Oh. Ooh. I'm getting right. I need to move. Jeez.
Okay, I don't know why I just cast my
Standing
popper
up.
at some bubbles. Maybe it's in the middle. Oh, there's something there.
So what epic are you trying to catch?
I'm trying to catch them both, right? So that's my challenge, is catch both the epics or at least one of them. I mean, if it doesn't work out and it doesn't work out and we give up, whatever.
Yeah.
But I'm going to try not to give up. I shot off an epic bomb, so hopefully that'll help.
Oh, okay.
They should be able to be catched, because they should, I mean, it might take a while, but they should, they're not restricted to the bottom, so they probably won't be easy to catch. But.
I can't believe you got a great white on your first cast. That's crazy.
Yeah, it was. Hey, I'm good, Chance. You're good. I'm going to turn on push to talk, just so I don't distract everybody talking to the chat. Just so I don't distract you when I'm talking to the chat.
Oh no, it's fine.
Yeah, okay, no problem. All right. I turned it off then. It makes it easier for me. Now I keep the controller in my left hand, even though I do one-handed fishing when I do push to talk, so that because I've lost fish before trying to push and talk. When I had something like a shark on or something like that. Heck, it didn't even have to be a shark. This popper sea. Nothing likes this lure. Let me get a longer. This rod, I think, casts pretty well. I'm pretty sure I see a swirl out now. Okay, I did see a swirl out there.
I'm already getting little.
hopefully, good luck on getting the epic with a popper.
I know.
Makes it torture. Oh, wait, I got one, I think. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Oh no.
I think I got one. That's an epic trumpet fish. Woo! On a popper.
Trumpet fish. Woohoo!
Good job. All right.
That's such a funny looking fish.
It is. It's like
Haven't
neon.
caught it
It's
yet.
like that fluorescent yellow almost is what it looks like.
Yeah,
It's
like a banana.
yeah. Well, I mean, I don't know. It's almost like it's glowing. You know, like a highlighter. That's the color of it. Like a
Yeah.
highlighter color. That's how I would describe it. 800 credits.
Wow.
Not too bad.
Nice.
Let's see. Got a
Let's
swirl
see.
out here.
Worm, krill, and bait. Okay.
I mean, if we dance this thing in front of him doing the Macarena for long enough, then he'll eat it. He'll gulp it down and be hooked. So how was your day?
Good.
Did you have school today?
I do online, so I got my work done at like 11.
Oh man, that's nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
So my daughter's school, they canceled school tomorrow because there's so many kids sick. I've never actually heard of that. But yeah, they canceled school. They said, hey, we're closing the school. There's so many kids that are out sick, including my daughter. She's
That's
out with the
bad.
flu. She has the flu, so the flu's going around. It's bad.
Yeah. What's it called? Yeah, my family, except for me and my grandma, my dad,
Uh-huh.
got my family got the stomach flu. It was bad.
I'm in my own room. It's called Thursday. What is it called? Thursday Torture Tackle or Thursday Tackle Torture?
Tackle torture.
Tackle Torture. Right. Chance. Yeah.
There's
Come join us.
tackle torture.
Get ready to be tortured with the tackle. Would you like?
Yes.
Because catching certain things with a popper, not easy. But I did get an epic already. So. All right. Got a red already. Something likes this popper.
Even
So that means it's probably not an epic.
though I'm max level on this map, I have not caught a single epic.
Oh, well, now it's time to.
I know.
Well, if you want to work on catching the epic, you're more than welcome to do that. Use whatever bait you want.
Just need a better rod, that's all.
Oh, you don't have a...
So not the best.
Do you have this rod, the Daruma rod?
I forgot how to spell it.
D-A-R-U-M-A.
D-A-R-U-M-A?
U-M-A. D-A-R-U-M-A. I don't know how to... I had to write it down when I got it.
D-U-R...
D-A-R.
Like, oh, D-A-R.
Think of dark and then Uma. I don't know how you do U-M-A.
Okay.
Dark Uma. So D-A-R-U-M-A.
All right.
Yep.
I'll be right back.
And then 2024 after that.
Okay. D-A-R-U-M-E.
U-M-A, yeah. Hey, Uncle Monk. I started to say hey a moment ago. Welcome back, buddy. We're playing Tackle Thursday, or like Tackle Torture Thursday? Thursday Tackle Torture. Where basically whoever's in the room, we'll decide on what fish we're going to target. And then we'll either let chat or I have a spinner set up to decide what bait we have to use to catch those fish. So, and if we have people waiting, which is why I put in the chat, if we have people waiting to join the room that can't join the room, then whoever's the last one to catch those fish, besides me, of course, I'm streaming, but and hopefully I'm not the last. Hopefully. If I am the last, we'll figure something out. Anyway, Anyway, yeah, the last one to catch those fish will ask to leave to make room for somebody else, and of course they can come back in, if they want to later on after the next round. But let's see, hang on. It's in U.S. East. Check, make sure you're in U.S. East, and I'll check. Yeah, it's in U.S. East. It says THURS period tackle torture. Or I will send you. What's your if you're if you've already added me, what's your in-game name, and I will send you an invite, Chance. Oh no, it's running.
Or is it 24?
It's 2024. Yeah,
Oh,
2024.
okay.
At least the last time, like I got mine before 2025, so I can't enter it again. They may have changed it to
Yeah.
2025, but the last time I checked,
I'll try it.
yeah, actually
Yeah, I'll
somebody did
try
it
it.
earlier today, and they did 2024, so I think it still works as
Okay.
2024. 23 Skittles. Okay, I'll invite you. Why is that people? I can never do it. There we go. 23 Skittles. Sent the invite. Oh no, can't grab my rod. Let's see. Uh-oh. Hey guys, I think I'm bugged.
There we are.
I'm bugged. I'm gonna have to reset.
All right. Okay.
No,
Oh
what
yeah,
happened?
it's all right. Hang on a second. I got bugged jumping in and out of the room. One
Mm.
moment.
There
Hold
you
on,
go.
chat.
Nice.
All right, I think we're back. Sorry about that, guys. Had to reset. Join over here. And if you want an invite to the room, just put in the chat and I'll send you one. Oh, let me reset this. Hang on. Super high again.
We were wondering, well, I was wondering, actually. Is that revenge?
Revenge?
No, what is that? Is that what it is?
No, listen. It's like this.
Retribution?
It's fair. It's sportsmanship. Fair sportsmanship, right?
Right.
If you beat somebody by any margin, you rub it
which
in
is
their
basically
face.
what it is.
You rub it in their face. You like
rub it in their face.
Oh,
take it like it.
No, I'm kidding. No,
no, I know.
I mean,
I agree.
No,
I know what you're saying. Yeah. I'm just curious if, like, like Trish beat me. Like, she didn't post it, but I got the trumpet fish, and I'm third on the leaderboard for it. And Trish beat me. I'm a .07 and she was a .08, so she beat me by that much. But I'm still proud of her. That's cool as shit.
Yeah.
But so she still has the RSVR. I just got the Docs Daily for now.
Okay.
Which is pretty cool, right?
Yeah, it is.
So you want to hear my ideas?
Yes,
I
do.
have some written down.
Yes, I do. In fact,
okay. So, like, I wanted to
do
do a web page or whatnot, but I don't have the cojones to do it. What's that? Did you say something?
I'm just writing down the time on the stream so that, like, I can go back and refer to this.
Oh, in case you need to get rid of it.
No. In case instead of taking notes, I'm just going to refer to the time on the screen so I can go back and watch it again without. My brain is not. My brain doesn't hold things very long. I'm getting old.
Right. No, mine doesn't either. I wrote a bunch of stuff down.
Yeah. So I normally would write it down, but then I have to peek through my nose hole to write things down, and
then you got to search for it and yada yada. So it's just easier to do that. Time stamp it.
Oh, we'll probably have people join us in here for Thursday, but yeah, go ahead.
That's okay. Just let me know if you need to start your own room. Let me know and I'll come.
We may in a minute, or else I had one started and then it's probably easier for somebody else.
I wasn't sure if you were wanting me to invite you or.
No, I froze up, so yeah.
Oh.
I froze up, so I mean, it doesn't really matter. You have to anticipate that people are going to freeze up and be a little dynamic with these rooms anyway. So yeah.
So I was thinking something like, because I wanted to do, like, I have a web or a YouTube page, but I just don't have. I would spend more time re-recording stuff because I would just overthink it.
Yep.
But one thing I was thinking that would be a really good segment, and if you would want me to do it, I would do it with you, is the top 10 things that you must know before you play, or not before, but even if you're a seasoned veteran, like how to save your battery power, how to cast, changing your avatar, doing the leaderboard. I would do a segment on the leaderboard with you and show everybody exactly how I did it.
Yeah,
well, let's do it. Freshwater.
Let's do it, because that's like a lot of the how-to and stuff I'm like starting to do now, and what I'm going to rely on, because I haven't been playing this very long, are people like you to, yeah, and I would love that.
Right.
I would really appreciate
And
that.
I've
Like
got
I've hooked up with Al Williams, and he's showing me like all these different things about catching fish and stuff like that, and that's like perfect. And we can do it informally like this, where kind of we do it on
yeah,
stream,
where we're just hanging out,
and then I just break
and
it
then
break it
what?
out afterwards, or we can do it a little more formally.
Well,
Where,
I was thinking
mhm.
like we could do one on like what the top 5 things, which would be, and I was thinking about it, would be change your, show them go in this door, change your meta, come out here,
Right.
change to one-handed, then type in, then go to here, coupons, and then I'm sure you know how to put text on your shit, your videos. Do you know how to do
Oh yeah,
that?
yeah, oh yeah.
Where I could be like, look up here, type in this, Daruma, get your Daruma rod, get your dragon rod,
For
and,
sure.
and then do a segment on what not to do. What will get you kicked in VR? That would be fun. You get a bunch of different people come in and act like turds.
Well, what would be fun with that is to go in and get kicked.
Yeah, exactly.
We go
But
in
let
and
them
act like,
know that you're gonna do it,
well, or
beforehand.
not. No, I'm just kidding.
See, I would. I would let them know because I wouldn't want them to like remember me and then kick me every time they saw me
Yeah,
thereafter.
well, yeah, I guess that's true. That's true.
Ah, there's a tiny Mako. That was a baby Mako.
No, I think that's a great idea. I like that idea.
Yeah, we could, like I would do it with like if you just like include me, I'll do it. I just
100%.
can't
I'll
like
include
if
you.
because I'll forget that we're being recorded, which is probably I don't know if
Well,
it would be good or bad
and
or
some things like,
ugly, but
so we can do it a couple different ways. Like if you're, the issue is that like with this camera, it's like a first person perspective from my perspective, right? So like if you're
right.
showing people how to click these menus, the way to do it is like you explaining to me and then I show it,
Yeah,
or
exactly. That's what
you
I
can
was
record
thinking.
your perspective and then just send it to me, and then I kind of interlace them together, and
Well,
I
I
can
was
do that.
thinking while I was telling them you could be doing it, except there's like we can't show them. I like we can't change our clothes when we're in multi,
When we're in multi,
but
yeah.
you can. But
Well,
you
we
can
can get on
go
a
and
call and record it that way, or
yeah, or
yeah.
you could do yeah, and then hang up after the call or whatnot. But yeah, there's like there's I have like so many ideas that I wanted to do,
Awesome. Do you guys want to play Torture
but I
Thursday
just
while
don't
we're
have the
talking?
what's that?
Torture Thursday. Tackle Torture
What's
Thursday.
Torture Thursday? What is
Tackle
that?
Torture. That's today. So on Thursdays, I'm going to create a room, and I have a spinning wheel. So let's decide up front what we want the target fish to be. Right. We'll just pick some fish
Okay.
from here. Any, maybe 2 or 3 fish, and then I spin the wheel,
Okay.
and it's going to tell us what lure or bait we have to use to catch it, to catch those
Okay.
fish. Ready?
All right. So this is the room you're picking.
I mean, we can go anywhere. We can stay here. We can go somewhere else.
Pick a room.
Pick
You
a
pick a
room.
room.
I mean, well,
You pick a
stay here.
room,
Let's
start it,
since
and I'll come join.
we're here. Well, let's stay here.
You want to stay here?
So I have a question. Can everybody catch? Because this is the room that I was in earlier, and so can everybody catch the epics? Is everybody max level in here? Okay.
Yeah.
So I would like to do the epics, but it doesn't have to be the epics.
Okay.
So we
Yeah,
have
we can do the
two
epics
epics.
there.
So
What
there
are
would be
the
two fish
epics?
on the list that we're trying to catch: the trumpet fish and the gold ring surgeon fish. Let me go to my spinner.
Okay.
Dun, 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 browser.
Da-da-da-da.
And as soon as the browser comes up, which is taking a while, come on. You guys can catch other stuff while you're waiting. And we'll just see who the first is to
I'm
catch both fish.
strategizing.
This is the way the browser works. It takes a long time to initialize. I've noticed. Skittles, you can be next. So whoever is the last to catch the 2 epics, we'll ask them to leave, and then we'll ask you to come in, and then they can rejoin after that if they want to. All right, so here's my picker
All right.
reel.
So we're
all the baits.
catching the epics, eh?
We'll
Epics,
catch the
eh?
2 epics, and then
Epics, eh?
the bait you have to use is.
Oh, yep.
I just hit the spin
Forgot
button.
about that. My first Thursday.
Dough ball A.
Oh,
You have to
Lord.
catch the epics with the dough
That'll
ball
work for
A.
the one. That'll work for one, but not the other.
I just got the epic.
Oh yeah, did you use a dough ball?
No, I was fishing whenever I was waiting.
Oh yeah, so it doesn't count.
It doesn't
Yeah.
count. Good try though. I'm just
I don't care. It doesn't count.
So let's see, dough ball A. That's
Dough
the
ball A. That was okay. That's better.
dough
I
ball
was on
A.
C for a second. All right, dough ball A.
So yeah, I have all marked out. C, A, B. It's going to tell us specifically what it has to be. So let's see. These ones are.
I do have A on,
top, middle,
correct?
bottom.
Yes, I'm wearing. Yep.
They're both all
Dough
through the
ball
water
A.
column. And I will shoot off an epic just to kind of help us out a little bit.
All right, yeah, help things along a little bit.
And let's see
I'm
if we
gonna
can get
laugh
this
my
done.
ass off if I miss one. I don't know. So
Oh, I can't even cast. Come on. Let's go. Come on, epic. Oh, I think somebody's right on my bubbles. Get off my bubbles. Don't catch my fish.
Tiny bubbles.
Skittles, I'll invite you as soon as somebody comes last. Let's see. Oh, I got a red. I think it's red. Come on.
Oh shit! That reset the fish. That's why. I forgot the epic resets the fish. The gold
I got
doesn't.
an
The
epic. Oh,
Woo, woo.
I got.
All right.
I got the one. Golden.
Nice,
surgeon
nice.
fish.
Good
All
job,
right.
good job.
Now I got to get the next one. It's gonna be tricky.
Tricky. Ooh, tricky. It's tricky.
Okay, I see a swirl out here. Because that one
That's not
doesn't
an
like
epic.
the dough ball. See, this one at least likes the dough ball. The other one doesn't like.
Yes.
Doesn't like the dough
No, it does not. That's why I was like, that's gonna be tricky.
And you guys could do whatever you want. If you want to cut off fish that aren't it, or if you want to. Trumpet fish. Trumpet fish. That's the tough one. That's the tough one too. That's the one that it doesn't like.
Yeah, it does not at all.
Okay, that's not the right one.
I haven't caught the other one very many times, honestly. So that's gonna be my old toughie.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be tough for me, and it was the first cast out. I was like, wow, that's pretty cool. I'm glad I shot the firework. Oh no. Whatever this is doesn't like the dough ball. Now it's finally coming.
It might be it, because it takes it a minute. It's like, okay.
So yeah, I don't know what we're gonna do when we get a bottom fish and we get popper. When we decide on the bottom fish.
Right.
Yeah.
I saw one kid that could get the popper under the water.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know how he did it. But he was like, Nix, check it out.
This is a tough challenge. Torture. I mean, this is torture. Trying to get the popper under the water would be torture for me, for sure. Tuna, yellowfin. There was a swirl over here. I'm sure. There. But I saw it over here. Maybe. You know, in the water like this, sometimes my eyes play tricks on me. I think I'm seeing a swirl, or think I'm seeing bubbles, and this is definitely a swirl.
I have, honest to God, seen bubbles turn to swirls.
No.
I've watched it happen.
That's
and
crazy.
I think those are probably the fish that are anywhere fish.
In the middle, maybe? Maybe they are in the middle.
Could be.
Anywhere fish. Either that or it was a bubble. It was two different fish. One was... Maybe it was two different fish, and one stopped putting out bubbles at the moment the other one started doing their swirl.
Maybe.
Well, I don't know.
The first time it happened...
Shark on.
The first time it happened, I was like, that didn't happen.
Should I catch a shark, or should I cut it off?
Did you catch a shark?
Yeah.
But the second time it happened in a completely different room, I was like, I wonder if those are the ones that... But I'd never noticed it before. But I didn't really pay that good of attention before.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see. Maybe you could tell, like, in hard mode sometime, because you see the bubbles and the swirls in hard mode, but you can also see the fish when
right.
Using dough ball.
Using the dough ball.
Using the dough ball. Tiny bubble.
In her hair. Tiny bubbles. Makes her stay. We used to sing that. Where did you get that song?
It was a tiny bubble in my bear. Makes me happy. Makes me full of cheer.
We used to sing that when we were running.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
But
I used to do.
It was not safe for work.
With a yellow bill. What's it?
Are you in the service?
My windowsill. Yes, for a hot minute.
For a hot minute. What branch?
Army.
No wonder.
Yep.
Where were you stationed?
What's that?
I said, where were you stationed, or where all did you go?
Fort Jackson and Fort Bliss.
Texas. My friend was stationed in Fort Bliss, Texas. I don't know where all.
That was as far as I made it.
I cut off. I messed it up. That was as far as you what? Made it? Oh.
As far as I made it.
I was stationed. I went to school. One of my schools was on an Army base. Fort Huachuca, Arizona.
Fort Huachuca.
Huachuca. Huachuca. Very southern Arizona. South of Tucson.
No, I need 2 fans. I've even caught one of them.
Yeah, you're gonna catch a lot of the blue spoon, because that's what they take.
Oh, they take the... Is it all through the water column, or should we... Are you guys fishing bottom, or are you guys fishing top? I would switch to avoid that blue spine. Or, like in this case, right? One of the epics doesn't like the bait, but since one of them does, see now, I can pull it away if the fish likes my bait too much. That fish likes my bait too much. It's definitely not the trumpet. What did I catch here? Oh, another one of the
you got the gold ring again.
Fish. Now this one was on. Both of them were on the bottom. I'm pretty sure. I like this fish. This
like
fish
that.
Is cool.
Number 2.
Oh, you got both of them now. Oh, nice.
Yep.
I'm still working.
So what's
on one.
that mean? Am I the wiener?
Well, you're the champ this round. So you are the champ. You get bragging rights.
Go me. All right. Awesome. I got it. All right. You guys go. I'm gonna go back to
and
leaderboard.
A gift card for a whole lot of nothing.
Nothing. I will give you a gift card for the
Well, I mean,
same amount
you
that you
could
gave
say,
me a gift card
well, we
for.
could say, you have a seat in the next round.
What do you call
Congratulations, you
that?
get to be
It's
tortured more.
Torture Thursday. You get
Tackle
to
torture.
have your. You are penciled in for the next
Next available.
episode of Torture Thursday.
Or we could say, like it's Tackle Torture Thursday, so
Right on, right
congratulations,
on.
you get
That's
tackled.
nice. Do you want me to bebop out so your other little dude can get in
No,
to play?
no, it's
Are you sure?
it's the last person to catch. The last person.
Oh, all
I mean,
right.
if you want to bebop out, it's up to you. But
No, I don't. I was
no,
just saying
yeah.
I want to give him a chance to play. He's
Yeah,
probably
I'll
sitting out
leave.
in the
I'll leave.
lobby.
Oh, you guys, are you leaving?
Why are you leaving?
How come you're leaving?
I don't know, bro. I'm sick.
Oh, okay. I mean, if you're just leaving,
You don't
leaving,
feel
but
good.
I mean, we'd like you to stay and hang out, but
Yeah, stay. Like if you can, stay.
yeah.
You got any
But if
Vicks?
you're like, my daughter's sick too. You know, so many people are sick right now in my daughter's high school. They actually canceled school tomorrow because there are so many kids out. I've never heard of that.
I gotta switch.
Whoa! Second one.
Ooh, ooh.
We got the trumpet.
Second one.
Why?
Nice.
Thank you, thank you.
Nice, nice.
All right, guys.
Why a shark? I'm a shark.
And don't you hate it
sound
when you hate it that you
disappointed
have a
that you have a
shark?
shark.
I know, it's so funny that
Most
he's
people are like,
disappointed
yeah,
right
I
now.
have a shark.
Got a shark! Shark!
What kind of shark do you have? Do you know?
I have no clue.
One with two fins and a tail?
How do you get to see it?
I always
Oh, I have a shark. That looks
I
like a
always
great
get
white.
the mako and the tiger
Oh, it
confused.
could be a mako. It's kind of weird lighting.
That's
Whoa!
not a mako.
That's a great white, right? Or mako? Maybe a mako. All right,
Oh, Ruben left.
Skittles. Let me send you in. Oh,
It was easy does it.
easy. Easy, we're catching.
Is the easy part of it.
Yep.
Well, let's start
Alright.
a new round.
Okay.
Skittles is next.
Alright, okay. Who is Skittles?
Yeah,
She's supposed to be in next.
yeah.
Alright, so I have to have him bebop out.
Easy. You mind waiting? Skittles was next. And then you get the
Oh,
next
yeah,
you
sure.
get the next round after him.
Okay, so he
me,
was part of it. Alright.
Yeah, let me catch I'm gonna cut him off and invite Skittles.
You're
If
cool.
he doesn't take
I'll
it
go grab it.
pretty quickly, then we'll invite Easy back.
That's alright. I gotta go grab a drink anyway,
Yep.
so. I'll hear you when you're ready. I can hear you across my room.
Sending the invite. Let me make sure that added easy.
Alright. Did he make it in? Did Skittles make it?
Yep, I'm in.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. I got easy added. I was making sure that I had easy added so I could invite him next. All right. What?
Oh,
Right.
are we
Since
ready?
we have new
Okay.
people, we'll start a new round. Do you guys want to do it in this room, or do you guys want to change rooms after he brings in his shark?
We can go anywhere. I have all the DLCs.
I need money.
You don't need money. Whoever's the
No.
All right. Let's go.
Oh, you need to earn money, like
I'll pick.
in-game
How about
money,
that?
or
Nobody
you?
else wants to pick.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So I need the shark.
Oh, need the sharks. Okay.
Oh, I won't. You'll get the shark. I'm not gonna.
No,
What
yeah.
about Hawaii in the west? Or Korea? Or stay here? Or what? Let's go catch a couple epics somewhere else, maybe.
Yeah, okay. Pick a place.
I've never caught an epic.
The
Never
Oak
caught
was
any
fun,
epic?
but it's a little.
Here's my question: what map or what
Great
regions are
white.
you max level at? Congratulations, that's a huge.
I don't think I'm max level at any. I just hop between them and just enjoy fishing.
Oh, that's why I asked if you
So
can catch epics. If you're not max level, then you can't catch the epics. So you were
Alright, it's
basically
fine.
fighting
I'll
a
just-
uphill battle. So next time, let us know if you're not max level. Sorry about that.
Alright.
Skittles, are you max level on all the regions? We'll just have to
What?
pick. We'll just have to go not pick epics on the next one because
Right.
the best is
Alright.
not max level, and it's
I'm
fine.
sorry.
I mean, we don't care. We just want to make sure that we pick fish that you're able to catch.
Well, what level are you? Because that
I'm
we
level-
need to know that.
Level 5 right now.
All right.
Oh Jesus. That's only small stuff. Well, hold on a second. What'd you say?
What about Korea? Are you still level 5 in Korea? Do you know?
No.
What are you in Korea?
I don't. I think I usually just go Japan.
Oh, Japan. Japan's
They're
probably a
gonna
good
be on
one.
the
then.
bus for an hour. Oh my God. They just decided to. We have 4 school districts,
Uh-huh.
and they decided to close down 2 of them and combine 2 of them. So these kids are gonna be on the bus for an hour, hour and a half every morning,
Ouch. And after school then. I mean,
and after school.
wow. Wow.
So they're gonna have to be on the bus at like 6:30 in the morning.
That's well, that's what I used to have when I went to school, but I just lived in a pretty rural area in New Mexico.
So, are you level 5 everywhere, Skittles, or just
He said he mostly
in the
plays
free
Japan, so Japan will probably be the best one.
Japan?
Yeah, I'm like level 7
Now,
in
whatever
Japan
you
right
are in Japan, you are the same in Japan 2 and 3.
now. Alright.
I
no.
do believe.
No,
Isn't it?
Japan 2 is separate from Japan 3.
Is it?
Yeah, he'll be a level 1 in Japan 3. I mean, Japan 2 if he doesn't have the DLC and has a second. It is completely
Alright.
separate. But Japan
Well, I have
1 and
Japan
Japan
1.
3 share.
So Japan 1. All right, how about this one? No. How about, yeah, this one. I like to catch this one.
Okay.
This one's fun. And it's relatively easy. But I don't know what the other epic is.
Well, he won't be able to catch epics, so we'll have to.
Oh, yeah,
other
because
than
he
epics.
can't catch epics.
Right.
Shit, I forgot he can't catch epics. And
So
what level are you
let's-
here?
8.
Level 8.
8. So that gives us small fish still.
Okay.
Is there how many?
Well, I mean, we can
fish are
do
here?
more of them. Why don't
Doesn't matter.
Why don't we catch
I'm
the
trying to
3
think.
across the middle on the first page?
All right, that works.
Or the 3 across the
I don't know if
bottom?
he can catch. Yeah, he can catch the common octopus.
Okay. 3 across
Yeah,
the
that
middle on the
works.
first page.
All right, and then our bait.
Our bait will be.
Yay. Peanut, I just let you out. Stop the bullshit.
Spinning now.
Why are there 2 sharks? With E.
The bait is worm B. Worm number B.
Ooh,
Worm B.
I gotta buy that.
3 across the. Oh. Now, is it expert, hard, normal? Doesn't
No,
matter.
it doesn't matter. No, doesn't matter. That I don't. If we'll be inclusive. So yeah, that doesn't matter. You can do it any way you
Okay.
want.
All right.
For somebody like you, though, I'd be disappointed if you didn't do expert. No, I'm just kidding.
Right.
I'm just kidding.
I'm not even. I've only been playing since July.
I've only been playing since November.
Just trying to get an idea here.
So what we're after? Hang on a second. I didn't look at the names of the fish. So, Pacific sorry, tusk fish, and octopus. Oh, and none of them are on top. I was just going after a top fish. Okay, so all of them are middle or bottom. That middle one's going to be tough because it won't go down for a worm. Okay.
I don't like it.
Do you have a strategy? I didn't even do a strategy. I was just like, okay, I'm going after bottom.
Thinking. It's the worm. Just thinking.
Oh wait, which worm was it? I think it's B, and I put on A. My fault.
Worm B?
Let me double check.
That's what I thought you said. That's why I was looking.
Worm
I might
B,
have to buy some. I don't know if I
my
have
fault.
any.
Yeah.
Oh, nope, I do have
Worm
some.
B, the one that looks like the nightcrawler,
wait.
or whatever you want to call that.
What level you gotta be to catch epics?
You should be able to catch
20.
these. Because they're the second row.
Yeah,
on the
these
first
are
page.
epics.
These
Well,
are
I
not
know, but epics still. Like, what level do I have to be?
I don't know for those ones. I don't know. You have to be like a certain level in order to catch the larger fish, but I think these ones are available at like level 1.
Okay.
Right? Isn't that right?
What's that? I wasn't paying attention. I was strategizing.
For these
in my
fish
head.
that we picked, you only have to be level 1, I think, right?
Yeah,
should be
I
available
think
at like first level.
I think they.
Have you not caught any of them?
He's either way. He should be able to catch him at 8.
Yeah. Yeah. By 8, you definitely should be able to catch them. Common octopus. Not one of them.
Yeah, it was, wasn't it?
Oh,
or
common
was it
octopus
chestnut?
is
You
one.
got the chestnut.
No. Common octopus. I got the common. So I'm
yeah,
good.
he got the chestnut.
Common octopus. Okay. So that's me.
What octopus are we getting?
The common octopus.
The top.
So one is down for me. I still need a soiree and something.
Yeah, keep an eye on your bait too. It's been liking to switch.
Oh yeah.
It's a shark. Does it show like a shark right here for you guys? Like a shark and an eel?
No, that's a glitch. You can leave the room and come back, it'll go away, or you can just fish with them there.
I have a little pile now. Okay, now it just went under the floor.
So what worm is it again?
Worm B.
Alright.
Making noodles. Nice. I love noodles. What kind of noodles? Pilot.
Yeah.
Is it whatever we can find? Is it whatever we can find or hot? Oh no, I'm just wondering. Oh, do I have a shrimp?
Red sea bean. That's a PB on that one. Checking.
This one?
Of course, I haven't caught many of them, I'm sure. 30.708. Oh, missed it by 2/10.
Is common octopus the only thing we need?
No, across the middle, so Pacific sorry and black spot tusk fish as well. So on the first page, the middle row, all 3 fish. If that's too hard, then we can just make it like one fish
no, I
next
just
time.
got them common octopus. Oh no, I was just wondering.
Okay. Okay. go here.
I have no idea what I just caught, but it's pretty big. I don't think it's what I'm looking for.
Are you going to cut it off or are you going to bring it in?
No, I'll bring it in.
Okay.
Points. I'm doing your crazy Thursday, but I'm still.
Oh, I forgot you're doing leaderboard.
Yeah.
What are you on the leaderboard now? I haven't really been paying
3.
much attention. Saltwater?
I'm number 3. Of all, honest to God, of all the months, and I'll be straight up honest. Of all the months that I picked, this was the best month to pick.
Really?
Because, yeah, Majestic Shadow's not fishing. The Governor's not fishing. Cheyenne Hollis isn't fishing. There's a bunch of them that seem like they're taking a break, and from what the rumor that I've heard
is they're taking a break for next month because it's a short month.
Yep, for the 28 days. Yeah.
28 days, yeah.
Because they only they get their month break and then they're back fresh and ready to go. And so, of all the times that I could have picked to go for leaderboard, this was the best.
I just got the black spot tuck fish, I think.
Nice.
Yes, I did. So I got 2 of them now.
Good job.
Snapper, red sea bream. So
I got a rainbow runner.
To catch, you have to be on expert mode
That's
to catch
worth 12 points,
epics,
though,
right?
so that's
Epics.
For epics, yeah. Well, you have to be level 20 and you have to be in expert mode. So until you hit level 20, no chance. Unfortunately, they won't spawn for you.
Yeah, and you're not gonna get to a level 20 like in a minute, unless we were at Daytona and you got the hammerhead glitch.
The other place, we had somebody from level 7 to level 20 in 1 hour when we were at Hudson River, New York, and we had them catching the Atlantic sturgeon.
I like that one.
Yeah.
That was one of my leaderboard rooms. And I did freshwater.
Yeah.
Because I can't do like.
You can't do the rock wall in front of you.
Stay in the same room. Yeah, I can't.
Yeah, I have to change too. I'm so glad that the European DLC maps came out because that was such a nice change. And I think everybody kind of slowed down a little bit because they were all kind of exploring the new maps too. So I think that helped last month.
Yeah.
What happens if you lose? The loser, if there's somebody waiting, then the loser gets asked to leave and we let somebody else in. Now, did the best, he just left? Is he coming back?
I think we know who the loser is going to be.
I'm sorry?
I think we know who's going to lose is going to be.
Well, not necessarily. I mean, actually, is he coming back? What did he say? The best?
No, me.
Oh.
I'm talking about me.
You're talking about you what? You're leaving?
No, I'm just going to say I'm probably going to lose.
No, well, he left. So, I mean, I don't think that there's anybody waiting except for Skittle. Or, I mean, what's his name? So, hang out. And you never know. I mean, like, that last one could be the, like, it's just the chance. The chance it is,
Alright. How do you think I should level up fast? Because I just want to find the fastest way.
The fastest way to level up is there are a couple maps, and so what you want to do is find a rare fish that you can identify relatively easy and is pretty easy to catch over and over and over again.
All right.
So one that, in fact, I just put a video out. What DLCs do you have?
I believe I have, here, let me check. I have Japan Part 1. I have, East Coast, USA, and then West Coast, USA.
Okay, if you have West Coast USA. So East Coast USA, she was just saying that the Daytona Beach map is really good because if you just fish out there and catch a hammerhead shark, there are a lot of points. What I was saying was the Hudson River, New York map, and I don't know which number that is. That's the one that's...
What's that?
He was just talking about the best way to level up. The Hudson River, New York map is you can catch the Atlantic sturgeon there, and what you do there is look for the look for in the map, see what it likes. I forget what it likes off the top of my head, and then do you mind going there, Nick? We could show them right now.
Yeah, we can go.
Yeah,
but we're is our crazy Thursday over?
No, we can still do it over there. I mean, I'm
okay,
yeah,
that's fine. Are we
we
going
don't have to do it.
Yeah, we can
I'm
go.
just trying to come up with
No, I'll
ideas.
do it.
Yeah, it's just
No,
ideas.
that's a great idea.
But we can do it anywhere.
I haven't been in that room since Starfighter.
Starfighter.
Starfighter's cool.
Well, we were supposed to invite Easy back, weren't we?
Uh-oh.
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 Let me see if Easy's
Starfighter, we're doing a live feed. And it's a tournament. It's like we're doing yeah, it's weird. Can you bebop out so the other dude can get back in? Thank you. Was that? I didn't know how to explain it.
Oh yeah, I mean that's fine. I would just say, hey, you know, we're waiting.
Do you want me to wait for him to come back before we go?
No,
I don't know. Does he have that
follow
DLC?
us. It'll follow us. Yeah. Oh,
All right,
there he is
comes.
anyway.
All right. Trying to it's not there. Is it?
Made it.
The west or the
Welcome
east?
back. We're going to it's US East.
Is it east? Okay.
Yeah, I don't remember which map it is, but it's US East for sure.
I haven't been over there since I did the freshwater leaderboard because I was like,
So we're gonna help us.
Yep, here
we're
it
gonna
is.
help Skittles level up easy.
Oh, okay.
All
are
right.
you level 20 on US East too? Or US West? US East, right?
Nope.
Okay.
Doesn't look like it.
So on this map, you want to look for. You want to catch the Atlantic sturgeon. Okay, it's going to be a rare fish, and you're going to look for huge giant swirls on the top in expert mode.
Okay.
Okay, and you can. They don't really like anything, but if you put something like say, let's find something that nothing else likes on the top.
Oh, dang,
I think it's going to be
2.
crawfish. I think we were using crawfish on the top when we did it.
Craw.
Let me make sure that there's nothing else on the top. Nothing else on the top should like crawfish. So nothing's going to like crawfish. What we're trying to do is avoid other things coming and eating your bait first. So you're looking for, and you know how to reset, right? So reset your thing until you see a huge giant swirl on the top. And it's, I mean, it's basically unmistakable. It's going to be big. And there's no other fish that's going to create that big of a swirl on the top. When you get that, cast your crawfish to it, and catch the sturgeon.
Can it be any crawfish?
Yeah, I mean we don't have to play it. We don't have to play. You guys don't have to play games if you guys are leveling up.
Okay.
I can play it myself,
I mean,
or you guys can play it. I don't care. I'm.
Hey, Dinkum's gonna play with himself.
Well, I do that a lot. No, I'm just kidding. Let's see.
Hey, I'm gonna jump out.
Sure.
And let somebody else come play.
Sure.
In here, I'm gonna go back to saltwater, but look me up later if you want. That was fun. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, thanks for bringing us here.
All right, see ya.
Hey, not a problem. Bye, guys.
Right.
It was nice to meet all of you.
Nice to meet you.
Come fish with me anytime.
I get to use the spoon to try and catch it, so.
Woo, woo. Have fun with that.
Yeah, fun. Now you don't have to catch this in expert, but you get the most points out of expert. If you don't want to use expert, then just look for the huge giant fish on top that doesn't turn green for any bait, and then cast to it and catch it. But expert mode is the best way to catch and get the points if you want to level up.
Oh.
So I have to use spoon A.
That turned.
Spoon C.
Oh, I see it.
Spoon A. Spoon A. Okay. I'm going to change my reel. And we'll reset. And I'm going to shoot off a firework to help you guys out. Oh no, it's not an epic. Never mind. Firework's not going to work. that was a
Expert.
all right, we have a room open. Let me
There's
invite.
5 people watching right now.
What's that?
I said there's 5 people watching.
All
I don't know
right.
if they want to follow me.
You know, I got my
no,
wife to
4.
take a look at like some of my old streams for the first time today. She doesn't, and she was like, "Oh, you're silly." She was like, "You're so funny." She started making fun of me. I was like, "Oh, thanks. Thanks for being really supportive." I'm kidding.
Yeah, I get home usually at like 5:30. I wish it was earlier, but
Just get anything. Okay.
Is that from school or from practice or what?
school.
School. Okay. 5:30. That seems pretty late. What? Do you go to school late, or is it just a long bus ride, or long travel?
School starts at like 10 o'clock, so
Oh wow.
I go to school. Yeah, quite late.
That's pretty cool. See, I don't
Yeah.
know. I know a lot of people would much rather have a school like that than have like 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. school for sure. But
My
Actually,
school
I'd
starts
prefer
at
that
like
because I'm used to it.
9:15.
oh, it does 9:15. Wow. When I went to school, like, so I took 0 hour when I was in high school. You know, the extra class at the beginning. So my school used to start at 7 a.m. and then regular school started at 8 o'clock, 8 a.m.
Oh.
Yeah, I used to have to be at school at 7 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, I don't know why, but the school district for like my school, my teacher now has to do 2 classes at a time. So she starts 5th grade at 8:15 and then 6th grade at 9:15.
Wow. How does she manage that? That's crazy.
I don't know.
A special teacher. Do they just not, I guess they don't have enough teachers in your district? Is that?
Yeah,
Okay.
probably.
Too many students, not enough teachers. That's like that's a common problem,
Skittles,
I
you
think.
good?
I have a headache.
Aw.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I get headaches.
Yeah, it sucks. I usually lay down and stuff, so
Okay.
that's what I'm doing.
Yeah, headaches are never fun.
Nope.
And for me, if I don't take care of it when I first feel it coming on, then I'm in for a world of hurt.
It gets worse.
Yeah, it gets way worse. And it gets worse really
Yeah,
quick.
that's what happened to me.
Yeah.
Sometimes I just get sick, and then if I don't like lay on like a warm surface, then I just
See, for me, I need
even more sick.
I need the cold surface. The cold.
Same, yeah, I need a cold surface.
The cold,
I just need
and
a
then
warm
like
surface.
I want a dark room with no sound or
Light.
lights or anything.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
If I want to watch something, I just turn the brightness
I'm
down to
fine
0.
with sound, but light I cannot do.
Yeah, I usually get sick like at 4 a.m. It's weird.
Waiting for my noodles
Yeah, I have.
to
In the past, I've had migraine so bad that it made me actually get sick, and I had to puke in the toilet. But that made it better.
Oh
Felt
yeah,
better after that.
puking does make it better.
Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know why, but it seems to anyway. Did you get a surgeon yet?
nah.
No. Huge circle
Waiting
on,
for
a
one.
huge swirl on the top, and just reset until you see one. I mean, sometimes you'll have to reset maybe 20 or 30 times. Who knows? In a row, but
Dang, okay.
yeah. Keep resetting until you see it's unmistakable. See, the reason that you'll have to reset a lot is because it will spawn sometimes on the bottom, sometimes in the middle. It doesn't always spawn on the top, and since it's a rare, it may not spawn at all. And so, not only are you just like hoping that it spawns, but you're trying to get it to spawn at the top, which just means you have to reset a lot.
So
But what I do
bubble
when I
up
reset
there.
and I'm looking for a fish like that is I switch to hard and then expert, and I leave the screen up. I move the screen down a little bit towards my feet, so that I can see the water in front of me. I look for a giant swirl. I count to 5. If I don't see a giant swirl, like a giant swirl that I'm going to fish after, if I don't see that within 5 seconds, then I just click hard and then expert again, and just leave that window up until.
Is that a surgeon?
It is, and I caught it because it was a huge on top, and I don't know what the EXP would be, but it's 5,000 credits for one fish.
I think that's.
Alright.
It pays really well. So yeah, I just moved my settings screen down towards my feet a little bit. That way I can see just down below, so I can see the water. Then I click hard and then expert, and then I just look at the water, and then I count to 5. If I don't see a super huge swirl by the end of 5, then I just reset again.
I'm gonna get off for today, alright guys?
Okay.
Alright.
Alright, I'll see. Have
Hope
a good
you
rest
get
of your
better.
night.
I think this is a big
Thank
one.
you, I'll see y'all.
Yeah, I hope your headache gets
tomorrow.
better, bud. I hope you feel better. Nice playing with you.
Nice playing with y'all.
Dang it.
We can go somewhere else and catch a different rare if you want.
No, it's fine.
Okay.
In real life, I actually want to catch surgeons.
Oh, do you? I mean, I'd love to. I don't.
Yes.
They're nowhere around me though, so.
Yeah,
Nowhere
they're
near.
mostly around the Mississippi River.
Oh, they are. Okay. I didn't know that.
Yeah. Get huge surgeons. Probably like the size of this boat, probably.
Wow.
Or maybe like half
That'd
of
be
it.
cool. That'd be cool to catch one of those, for sure.
Yeah. Have you ever watched it's like, I think it's like Beast Catcher or like Beast Finder?
Spoon A. Okay, I switched my lure on accident. What's that?
It's a
Beast
guy.
catcher? No.
Yeah, I think. He's
Like
a
river monster guy?
man. Yeah, River Monster. There you go.
Yeah. I have seen that guy, but I haven't seen him.
Yeah.
I haven't seen a lot of his stuff. It's called, his name is Jeremy something. I forget.
He caught a huge surgeon. I mean, huge.
That'd be cool.
Pretty sure he even caught a Goliath grouper too.
Wow. I do know,
Maybe.
somebody told me, well, anyway, somebody told me, I don't know for sure, but somebody told me that he caught an alligator gar as well.
Wow. That guy's crazy.
Yeah.
He's old too.
Oh, he's not that, I mean, old is relative. He acts young, right?
Yeah.
That is a huge swirl. That's definitely a sturgeon. Okay. Unmistakable. Unmistakable. Let's see if I can cast to it finally. I mean, it disappeared after a second. So even if the swirl disappears, the fish is still there. You can still go after it.
Yeah.
But it needs to be. Do you have one? What do you have? I can't see what you have.
Nope.
No.
So, I got a rare.
Oh, there you go. That should be good points. The bullhead.
Yeah.
For sure. Did that
Hey, level 4.
that take you up a level or two? What level are you?
That almost took me up 2 levels.
Oh, nice.
I was level 3 now.
Well,
level
it probably
4.
did take you up 2 levels. I think it'll only go up like 2 levels. And then you have to catch the next fish to go to the next level. So you may find no matter what fish you catch next, it'll take you up a level, and you'll already be at the end of the next level already. So just depends on how many points that was worth and what level you're currently at. Kind of weird the way it works, or at least I think it works.
So does it?
Oh, that's not.
Is it like a swirl, like a whirlpool, or
Well,
is
it looks like a big white
circle?
It looks like a big white circle out there, but sometimes it'll be swimming around, so it leaves like a trail. You see, you see those out there? Like as soon as you reset, you'll see they all kind of start up as circles, and then some of them start swimming around, and they look, like little trails. And then the other ones. So when you're in expert mode, that means the fish is on top. if you see bubbles,
Oh.
that means there's a fish down at the bottom. And the fish in the middle can do either bubbles or swirls, but
Yeah.
yep. If
So
you see
fish on the top.
fish on the top, yeah.
Yeah,
That means you have to have your bait all the way up.
Yep.
Fish in the top. Expert mode is definitely the best way to get points for leveling up.
Or like to level up to level 20.
Yeah, for sure. Because everything, I think everything is tripled for points wise.
Oh, come on. Getting bite, getting bite. I don't think it's a surgeon.
It is?
No, I don't think so. It didn't. Wait, do
if it
surgeons
didn't,
pull drag?
oh yeah,
Pull line?
it pulls drag right away.
Yeah. This is
It doesn't jump, but it pulls drag. I'm pretty sure it doesn't jump.
Yellow porch. Alright, now I'm level 5. Yeah, that I did need to catch a fish.
Now, oh yeah, you may not be able to catch it until you get to like, well, I don't know. You just caught a rare, so you should be able to catch it.
Yeah. Hold on. I need to bite my noodles. Oh, that's hot. Oh.
Oh, you know what? I'm still using the spoon, and I've already caught a sturgeon. I need to switch my bait.
That was your thing? Your tackle?
No, I'm just kind of doing it just to kind of keep, just to have something to do for, the stream with and stuff, to kind of have some sort of like mini objective. I mean, I'm not like super hold to it, like that kind of thing. Like, I mean, eventually, like if we get, I mean, I'm just starting out streaming, so, I don't have that many people or whatever, but I mean, if we get a whole bunch of people that want to join the room and stuff, then I'll probably start enforcing it a little bit more and starting to say, hey, like that's, we're going to play this way. But for now, there's not that many people and, nobody's waiting. So we're good. So we're going to keep that. Yeah, there's one right here.
That might be a surgeon right there.
But I need to change my bait. Sorry.
There.
Roll to see a new bait.
Oh. Come on. Please be a surgeon. Nope.
Oh, spoon C now. I just did spoon.
Spoon C?
I have to use spoon C. You don't use spoon C. You do. Oh no.
Yeah.
My game just glitched.
Oh man.
That means I'm gonna have to take off. Because I'm going to have to restart my game because I can't, none of my controls work. Hey chat, I will be right back. Okay. Back. I had to reboot. Boom. Okay. Back. I had to reboot. Does that, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Okay. Okay. Weird, those settings. Back. Anyway. Does that, can you hear me? Let's go fishing. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Okay. Okay. Weird, those settings. Back. Anyway. Does that, can you hear me? Let's go fishing. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Okay. Oh, I'm high again. Hang on a second, chat. Weird, those settings. Anyway. And that's better. Yay. And that's better. Yay. And that's better. Yay. I'm just going to start a room. Create a room. Actually, do I see? Wait, does Easy have a room? I thought I might have seen it. I'm just going to start a room. There. Create a room. Back.
Hello.
Hey.
You'll never believe it. I got 2 rares in a row.
All right. And what level are you now?
I'm almost level 9.
Level 9. I think I was on. I had to use lure B. Back.
Hello.
Hey.
You'll never believe it. I got 2 rares in a row.
All right. And what level are you now?
I'm almost level 9.
That's great. I think it was spoon B. I think. I had to use lure. No, well, no, not you.
Spoon C.
Spoon C.
You'll never believe
Okay.
it. I got
Spoon C.
2
I'll
rares.
use Spoon C.
Spoon
No,
C.
that's good. If you have one that I want, you want me to use, I will use it.
I'm almost level 9.
That's great. I think it was spoon B. Okay. Big swirl. Big swirl. No, well, no, not you.
Spoon C.
Spoon C. Big swirl.
Yeah.
Spoon C. I'll
Pretty
use
sure
Spoon
it's
C.
Spoon
No, that's good. If you have one, my lure like went over the edge over there. Went so far. Spoon B. Big swirl. Big swirl. No, not you. Oh, how are you?
Yeah.
No, that's good. If you have one, my lure like went over the edge over there. Went so far. Hey, buddy, how are you?
Good.
Oh, how are you? I can hear you, yeah. Barely, but I can hear you. You're really soft, really low.
Who, me? Sorry.
I think it was Law that I heard. Whoever asked, can you hear me? I heard it, but it was really soft. Can hear you.
I think I'll just.
Uh-huh.
How did you get that Doug is always with you?
Hey, Law, do you want to tell him?
So, you know when you, what, sorry, I'm eating
Whoever
something.
asked. Oh, well, I can tell him if you I heard it, but it was really soft.
I got it.
Okay.
So, if you leave or if you join a server, and you know how it says like when you're about to join like that fishing thing,
Hey, Law, do you want to
you
tell him?
wanna, yeah, you wanna look behind you, and then it should say like where you are fishing and stuff,
Oh, well, I can
and you
tell him
keep
if you-
on
if
watching.
you-
That's like the credits, and then what I did. What it should say, Dev, right? Isn't it Dev is always with you? No, Dev
No,
United
yeah, the actual code. So when you're in between rooms, you're in the black room with the logo in front of you. The loading screen, yeah. Turn around and look behind you, and it'll start the credits.
It should say,
And you have to watch them all the way through, and then you get a code at the end of it. And with the code, we can tell you the code. The code is Devs United Gaming. The loading screen, Devs United Gaming. But you can't put the code in the lodge until you
Without
watch the
watching the
credits.
credits?
Yeah, because it will. If you try to put it in, it'll say error. So you actually have to watch the credits all the way through.
That's
Devs United.
because that's why it took me so long just to put my
But
thing on.
you
Because
can't
I
put the
was,
code
oh my
in
gosh, I
in
got
the
so
lodge
mad because I
until
couldn't
you watch the
put it on.
credits.
But then I was keep on
because
watching it over and over
if
again.
you try to put
And
it in,
then
it'll say
now
error.
and then I just watched
You
the whole
actually
entire
have to
thing and
watch the
then I
credits
got
all
it.
the way through.
That's
The legendary Al Williams. How are you, sir?
so long.
All right,
Just
hey,
to
good,
put my thing on because I was.
good inning.
I got so
Thank
mad
you,
'cause
thank
I
you. We're on the stream now. We're playing. Well, I'm playing, and you guys are welcome to participate if you want.
And then I just watched the whole entire thing and then I
Tackle Torture Thursday. The legendary Al Williams. So basically, we pick out a fish, which I think was called the Atlantic salmon. And we're trying to catch it with. I have a wheel that has all the different baits on it, and you guys are welcome. And we're going to spin and see which bait we have to use to catch the salmon or the sturgeon. Thursday. And
Oh,
Easy,
the Atlantic
yeah,
stuff.
Easy's not playing because Easy's trying to level up. Law, are you level 20?
Yeah.
Trying to catch it with, so yeah, if you're level 20, we can play. And you can choose to play if you want, or you can choose not to. We're going to spin and see which bait we have to use to catch the salmon. Let me spin the wheel and see what we have to use. And Easy, yeah, Easy's
I'm
not
watching
playing
it
because
right now, so
Easy's trying to level up. Law, are you level 20? Pull up the picker wheel. So yeah, if you're level 20, we can play. And you can choose to play if you want, or you can choose not to. We're going to spin and see which bait we have to use.
does it like really matter? Like, could I
Spin
just
the wheel
do
and see what we
like,
have to use. And Easy,
like, does it have to be like B or A, like for the lure?
I mean, you can do whatever you want. I have them all listed here. So, what we got with spinner A.
Spinner A.
Spinner A.
Does it like really
Catch
matter?
the
Like, could I just
Atlantic sturgeon, and then we just see, since we don't have anybody waiting, we'll just see who's the first one to catch it.
Like for the lure?
I mean, you can do whatever you want.
Have to catch it on
I
the
have them all
spinner,
listed
eh?
here. So, yeah, that's the thing. We're saying, yeah, let's catch it on the spinner A. That's the torture part of it. That's why we call it tackle torture. Atlantic sturgeon, and then we just see. Since so in the future, when we have a lot more people in chat, we'll actually have the vote on what what lure we have to use or something like that if we want. Yeah, that's the thing we're saying. Yeah, what's that? Catch it on the spinner. Oh,
I
good.
might have a
That's the
surgeon.
torture. Yeah, hopefully you do. That's why we call it tackle
Good luck.
torture. And then we just see, so in the future when we have a lot more people in chat, we'll actually have the
There's
vote
like 3
on
of them.
what lure we
I'm
have to
so
use.
glad I'm not near, like, I'm near yellowfish, but I only have like one little green fish. I might have a surgeon.
So easy. Al Williams he's a legend, and he could tell you if you want to catch the Atlantic sturgeon every time to level up, he could tell you how to get him.
Yeah, but it's going to be hard on this one here because it's not on a spinner in there. He's red.
Al Williams oh no, well Easy's not using the spoon. He's just leveling up, so he's not playing the game. Every time to level up. No, it's only, you know, if you want to play the game, that's, you know, that's what I'm doing. I'm
Right, I'm
using
trying
spin.
it now, but
Yeah.
I know where he's at, but I just can't get him because
Yeah.
he's
Oh
a
no, well,
red,
Easy's not
and
using
there's
the
so many
spin. He's
yellows
just leveling
around.
up. So yeah, that's why it's tackle torture. No, it's only basically just randomly saying, hey, that's what I'm doing.
Right, I'm trying it
and then the
now,
first
but
one
I
gets the,
know
you know,
where he's
bragging
at,
rights.
but I just can't get him
First
because
one to catch it. Yeah.
he's
Does it really matter, like, if what you're on, like, normal, hard, or easy?
That's why for us,
I mean,
tackle torture.
oh
Well,
my.
I mean, so it does for like. Does it matter like for what?
4,000? Like, does it matter, like what, like, I don't know, like, are we allowed to be on normal mode?
Oh, for
hard
this
mode?
game? No, you can be on whatever mode you want. For this game, yeah. The only rule is that you have to use. Well, I mean, if you want to play the game, then the rule would be that you use the lure or the bait that spins up. But other than that, you can use whatever mode you want. You can use whatever tools you have available to yourself, resetting, whatever you want. Game? No, you can be on whatever mode you want. For this game, the only rule is that you have to use. Yeah, it's if you want to play the game. Yeah, like I said, it's just a game that I thought up that I thought might be fun. Mode you want, you can use.
Yeah, it's a
Whatever
fun
tools
game.
you have available to yourself, resetting, whatever you want. No, you can be on.
Nice. I mean, it's hard because, like, I only have, like, these Atlantic sturgeons are red. Like, all three of them, what I have in front of me are all red.
The game that I thought up that I thought might be fun. See, this is one of those cases where since I'm fishing in expert mode and I can't see all the fish that are around the Atlantic sturgeon that I'm actually attracting instead of the sturgeon.
These Atlantic sturgeons are red. Like, all three of them, what I have. It's like you're just gonna keep on catching every fish except for that Atlantic.
Pretty much, yeah. That's the trick. Is like this is one of those cases where since I'm fishing, or is there a way to maybe target fish that are around the Atlantic sturgeon that I'm actually attracting instead of the sturgeon?
All right. I'm surprised A is not like, because I can catch a red fish on
Pretty much, yeah. That's
anything,
the trick.
but like it's just gonna be hard. And this thing's A. This is spinner A. So it's like it's more.
It's extra attractive. Yep. That's the kicker. That's the kicker.
Yeah. I'm just going after them right now.
Yeah.
And nothing's going to It's just gonna be hard. And this thing's A.
That's why it's a challenge.
So it's like
You know, and if
you get it, what do you do then?
that's the what's that? If you get it, then you're
No,
the
what happens after you get it?
you're the winner, and then we can choose another fish and another lure, or we can change maps or something like that. I think Easy's trying to level up, so if we can stay on this map, that's fine. So the idea is that we pick a fish first, and then we spin to see what we have to use to catch that fish. You're the winner.
what about the winner chooses the lure and fish?
Well, how about the winner chooses the fish, but we spin for the lure?
Oh yeah, you could do that.
Okay. I think that's a good. The idea is that we pick a fish first, and then we spin to see.
I mean, I don't know that much fish, but I mean, I do need like a lot of fish. Not a lot. I just need the epic one right next to the flathead catfish, and the. I just need the one on the last page right below the Atlantic sturgeon,
Now, you
and then
didn't
I
say
need
how to
fish.
be an expert, so...
Oh, you don't have to be on expert. No. Nope. Al Williams. He's the winner. So what's going to be our next fish, Al?
The epic one right next to the flathead catfish, and the. I just need the one on the last page right below the
Past
Atlantic
this,
sturgeon,
you
and
didn't
then I
say
need
how to
fish.
do it. You do the random thing.
Oh, you don't have to be on expert. No. Nope. Al Williams. Okay.
Okay,
He's the winner.
1, 2, 3,
So what's
4,
going to be our
5,
next fish,
6,
Al?
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Alexa, pick a number between 1 and 16.
Oh, that's perfect. Al Williams. Okay. He's the winner. So what's going to be our next fish?
Yellow bullhead.
Yellow bullhead.
12, 13, 14. Another rare.
Wait, yellow
Alexa,
bull?
pick a number
Yellow bullhead.
between 1 and
Oh,
16.
alright.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
perfect.
Is it one of those small fish, or is that like a big fish?
I don't know. I'm going to check in a second. And the lure that we have to use is...
Another rare.
Wait, yellow bull?
Yellow bullhead.
Oh, it's so weird
Shiner
hearing myself
C.
on your
Shiner
small
C.
fish, or is that like a big fish?
Okay.
I'm going to check in a second. And the lure that we have to use is... Oh, that's Shiner A. Whoops. I do have some Shiner C. Shiner A. Shiner C is the one we have to use. And we're after... Which one did you say it was? The yellow bullhead. Oh, that's a rare too. Oh, lovely.
Yeah.
Oh,
I like some baits.
Oh yeah.
I do have some Shiner C. Now, that's not to say that you can't identify the fish using one of Al's methods, or any method really, to identify it and make sure that you're going after the right fish. In fact, you should do that. So like if you switch baits in order to identify the fish and stuff, that's absolutely allowed. You just have to catch it with the one bait using one of Al's methods.
Are we counting
Any
uniques
method
to
really
catch, or
I mean, that's up to the room. If we want to put the unique. Now, I do have Blackjack Wednesday where I put you add up the length of the fish, and you get 3 points if the length of your fish. If you add up the numbers and it adds up to 21, you get 3 points for that. I mean, that's up to the room. If we want 2 points if it's a shark, or if it's an epic, or if it's a rare. And 1 point if it's regular. I call it Blackjack Wednesday. It's a theme on the one that you told me about, Al, about the Poker Wednesday. I figured that a lot of people don't know poker, but 21 is easy enough. 2 points if it's a shark, or if it's an epic, or if it's a rare. And 1 point if it's regular. I call it Blackjack Wednesday. It's a theme on the one that you told me about, Al, about the Poker Wednesday. I figured that a lot of people don't know poker, but 21 is easy enough. All right, now we're going to play this
just
stuff.
make it to level 20 just catching little fish right now, because those two surgeons still not done leveling up.
That's pretty awesome. It's a theme on the one that you told me about. Okay, let's go normal. I'm going to look at our razzles. And we're after the yellow bullhead, which I know is a small fish, I think.
20 just catching little fish right now.
The yellow bullhead's a small fish, right, Al?
I think you didn't.
That's pretty awesome. Okay. Yellow bullhead. Okay, let's go normal.
You want me to tell you how to get him?
Yeah, sure. I'd love for you to tell me how to get yellow bullhead, which I know is a small
Crawfish. To identify it, then you have to switch over to the bait you talked about.
So we're going to switch to a crawfish, and it should be yellow with the crawfish.
Yep.
There's only one yellow that I have on my screen with a crawfish. So, and it looks like a medium fish, actually. I would have been looking for a small fish.
To identify it, then you have to
All right, so now we have to go and try and get him with the Shiner C. And it should be yellow with the crawfish.
Is it like one of the? It's a little fish, right?
There's only one yellow. It's a medium-sized fish. In here, I don't know if there are any small fish, like the little angel-looking fish. So.
All right. Yeah, there are some.
Oh, there are some.
There's like a bluegill or something like that.
Okay.
Wait, is it like one of the? It's a little fish, right?
This is going to be tough because there's a yellow kind of close to him, and he is red for this Shiner C. Red.
There's a green fish right next to this red fish.
Yeah, but you could catch the green fish, get it out of the way, and then go back after it.
Yeah, the green fish just latched right onto it.
It's going to be tough because there's a yellow kind of close to him. Oh man, this fish does not like this bait at all. It completely ignored the bait. Oh wow. I'm going to switch my float because that float was moving way too fast.
Oh my god.
Oh, you caught it. Al.
Nice.
Al, the master. At all.
Well, what I did was identified it, and then I switched it to the bait that it had that you wanted me to catch it with.
Yes, sir.
And it was on the outside of the group. So I moved it to the far right, so if it swam, it'll pick it up.
The master. Awesome.
Well, what I did was I Alexa, pick a number between 1 and 15. That you wanted me to catch it with.
Yes, sir.
And it was on the outside of the group. So I moved to the far right so it could swim and it'll
the master.
brook trout.
Brook trout. Okay.
Alexa,
You've been
pick a
catching
number
those, huh?
between 1 and
I don't know
15.
what this one is. If you let me reel it in, and then I'll spin the spinner. If you don't mind.
Brook trout.
And I didn't even get it. I got the white catfish. Okay.
You've been catching those, huh?
Let's see.
That's what I
I don't
just
know what
caught
this
too.
one is. If you brook trout, and then I'll spin the spinner. The bait
I see
is.
sturgeon right there.
And I didn't even get it. I got the white catfish. Okay.
You've been catching those, huh? This is a
Soft
fun
bait
game.
B. Brook trout and
Soft bait B. I
yeah,
don't
look,
think
it's
I
a.
have that.
It looks like a green plastic worm or green rubber worm, plastic worm.
Oh, alright. Yep. Alright, so that would be like what, a medium fish too?
Soft bait B. Brook trout. Brook trout is, yeah, I think it's a medium fish. It looks like a green plastic towards the top. Green rubber worm, plastic worm.
Yeah, I'm going for. Yep.
It
Top
likes
and middle.
grasshopper, curious.
Let's identify him first.
Alright, so that would be like what, a medium fish too?
Soft bait B. Brook trout is, yeah, I think it's a medium
Identify him.
fish. It looks like a green towards the top. Green rubber worm.
Spoon and a minnow. Green.
I think I've got one here.
Let's identify him first.
Oh,
Got
come
one
on.
that's green with a spoon and a minnow. And it's on the top. And it's medium. Catch it.
Hey, this is a fun game.
Spoon and a minnow.
Oh, thanks. I appreciate that. I think I've got one here. How you doing with leveling? Easy?
Oh, very good.
What level are you now, bud?
I'm pretty sure I got another sturgeon right now.
Oh, wow.
Never mind.
Hey,
It's not.
the next one will be it. I appreciate that. How you doing with leveling?
Nice.
Al Williams
Oh,
does it
very
again. What level are you now, bud?
I'm
Thank
pretty
you,
sure I
sir.
got another sturgeon right
Brook
now.
trout.
Never
Yeah.
mind.
Oh, you got him.
Hey.
Good.
It's not.
Yeah, the next one will be it.
Look at a big American shad though.
Got it before I can get mine in.
4 more levels and I'm max
Al
level.
Williams does it again. What level are you now, bud? Thank you, sir. Brook trout.
Nice.
Oh, you got him. Good.
Love you.
The next one will be it.
Look at a
Ready?
big American shad though.
Got it before I can get mine in.
Hey Siri, pick a number between 1 and
and I'm
15.
max
Al
level.
Williams does it again. 8. What's number 8? White catfish.
Love you. Alright.
Just take it.
Ready? All right. White catfish, and the lure will be number between 1 and 15. 8. That's number 8. White catfish. Soft bait C. White catfish, and the lure will be number between 1 and if it's something, oh no, I guess he doesn't like anything. He's a rare.
Hold up. Wait a minute.
Soft bait C.
Come on. Don't need the blue fish though.
And if it's something, oh no, I guess he doesn't like anything. He's a rare. Soft bait C.
Don't need the blue fish though.
If it's something, oh no, I guess he doesn't like anything.
Oh my gosh, are you serious? I caught a brook trout, and that was the one with you guys. Oh, why did it go all the way over there?
Okay.
Oh my gosh, are you serious?
Are you?
I caught a brook trout, and that was the one with you guys.
And we have to catch it on. What did I say it was?
Soft bait.
Soft bait C. Okay. I think I've identified it. That's the trick, is the identification.
Oh my
Oh, we have to catch it on. What did I say?
Oh my gosh, another one?
South Bay Sea. I think I've identified it. That's the trick, is the identification.
Wait, white catfish.
Oh, we have to catch it on.
Oh my gosh, another one?
South Bay Sea. I think I've identified it.
Wait, white catfish.
You're not a white catfish. You're not a white catfish.
Yeah, one challenge.
Oh, Law. Congratulations, buddy.
Good job.
Good job. White catfish.
I have no clue what. Can one of y'all tell your Alexa, a number? Whatever,
Sure.
which one?
Yeah, I'll do it. Hey Siri, pick a number between 1 and 15. Oh, Law.
Sorry, because I don't have
Congratulations.
Alexa.
I wonder if I'm saying that wrong.
White catfish.
I have no clue what. Huh?
I wonder
Can one
instead
y'all
of
tell
saying
your Alexa,
between,
a number?
should be saying
I'm dumb.
Yeah, I'll do it.
I already have the best
Siri,
rod in
pick
the
Siri,
One
pick a
through
number between
15.
1 and 15.
Sorry, because I don't have Alexa.
4.
if I'm saying instead of saying between, put through. Because if you say between, it might just do
No,
away with 1 and 15.
well, between and like business terms is inclusive.
I already have
If you say from 1 to 15, that would be exclusive, at least in like business query language.
Instead of saying between, put through.
So between,
Because if you say
to me,
between,
would
it
mean
might just
inclusive.
do
No,
away with
I
1
don't
and
know.
15.
You're right. In like business terms
So what was
is
the number?
inclusive. 4. They chose 9 first, but we'd already done that fish, so
That would be exclusive.
I
Jack
asked it
Dempsey.
again. Jack Dempsey. Query language. I love that fish. Oh, we need to spin for the bait. One moment. To me, would mean inclusive.
Look at that.
I don't know. You're right.
I'm going up there. So what was the number?
4. They chose 9
And we
first,
will
but
get-
we'd already done that fish, so Jack Dempsey is on. Jack Dempsey. Shiner A. I love that fish. Oh, we need to spin for the bait. One moment. To me, would mean inclusive. You're right.
Oh, okay. Is he at top, right? He's at top.
And we will get. It said he's at all levels. Is on. Jack Dempsey. Shiner A.
Daggone it.
Oh, he's in the middle of a whole bunch of fish. It must be.
No, he's red on it.
All levels.
Oh my gosh. Come on, little fish. You're right. Yes. Alright, alright. There's a little fish right by Atlantic Excursion.
Oh, he's in the middle of a whole bunch of fish.
no,
It
that's
must
great.
be.
No, he's
He likes
red on it.
double grasshopper spinner spin.
Oh my gosh. Come on, little fish. You're right. Yes. Perfect.
Nope, that was the
There's a
wrong
little
one.
fish right by Atlantic Excursion.
I have nothing that's green on dough ball, so I have to reset.
No,
He likes
I'm just going after the ones right on the top.
nothing that's green there. Reset. Anything green on the dough ball.
that was the wrong one.
No. And he's not here. I have nothing that's green on dough ball. Jack Dempsey is one of my favorite fish. I love that fish.
I'm just going after the ones right on the top.
Nothing that's green there. Dough ball. I do have a green, and then anything green on the dough ball. You need dough ball. You need check cricket. He's not here. Should be green for Jack Dempsey is one of my favorite fish. I love that fish. We need to catch him on.
Going after the ones right on the top.
And catch him using the shiner. Okay, so He's red too. You know, I'm glad this wheel keeps spinning and picking things that these fish are red to. I think if this is a Jack Dempsey, it's not so much fun if they're all green to it.
So what kind of wheel you got there?
I just use just a web page where you can fill in the blanks and tell it what to pick or what to put on the wheel, and then you just click a button and it spins it. It's I'll tell you the website. I just happened to look up spinner. I just use just a web page. Jack Dempsey. There we go. Fill in the blanks and so the website that I use was called. Just click a button and it spins it. Pickerwheel.com. I'll tell you pickerwheel.com. So let's see. I happened to look up spinner. Pick a random number between 1 and 50. Here we go.
Did you try that? What I sent you?
I have not yet. I meant to do it, and then I ran into like stream time, and so. But I will do it this evening after I get off.
Turn your volume about 5 or 6 so you can just at least hear it there.
Okay. Okay.
Try that.
I will definitely do that.
And you can use that spinner.
Do it, and then I ran into like stream time, and so.
And catches all the yellow and green fish. Because it's shark bait.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Found a surgeon.
You catch them, just listen and listen to the.
I will definitely do that.
Matter of fact, you can turn your volume up here. And you don't see all the yellow and.
So I picked 15, which was American. Or Siri picked 15, which is American shags. Okay. And the date is.
Just listen and listen to the. Matter of fact, you can turn your volume up here.
I've been catching that American shad in this
15, which was
it's in
American.
the saltwater map what has a unique in it.
Which is Spoon A. And the date
15's a humpback chub. Well, you know, I said that wrong. It's not even 1 to 15. It's 1 to 16.
No, I thought you were. So I was using. Well, no, there's actually Spoon A 12. Wait, no, there's 9.
15.
Oh, there is, yeah.
10, 11, 12.
For some reason, I thought there was 12 on each page. So 15 would be the humpback chub. Okay, so yeah, the humpback chub. That's my fault. Humpback chub. Well, no, there's actually, and we have to catch it using a. Wait, no, there's 9. Oh, there is, yeah. Spoon A. For some reason, I thought there was 12 on each page. So 15 would be the humpback chub. Okay, so yeah, humpback chub.
It took me so long just to catch the humpback chub.
No, there's actually, and we have to catch it using. Guess what? That's a epic. So no easy mode there. Spoon A.
I mean, yesterday I was catching a lot of them. Or nothing's called. It took me so long just to catch the humpback chub.
You have to catch it on what again?
Spoon A. That's a epic. So.
I mean, yesterday I was catching a lot of them. Or nothing's called.
Spoon A. You know, I've caught those before. I just haven't caught many of them here. You know what? I've caught them, a lot of them in Niagara Falls. That's where I've caught a lot of them. Oh, you would have won if we had American chess. What's that?
One more level.
I've caught those before. I just haven't caught many of them here. Man, that was quick. You know what?
Yeah, it was.
A lot of them in Niagara Falls. That's where
I only caught like 2 surgeons, and that got me all of it.
Oh, you would have won if we had American chess. What's that?
One more level.
Man, that was quick. You know what?
Yeah, it was. I only caught like 2 surgeons, and that got me all of it.
Oh, you would have won. Yeah, I need to pay attention here. What's that? Bubbles or small spirals. Man, that was quick. This guy's funny.
Yeah, it was.
out of it. Atlantic Center.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Okay. Okay.
That was pretty amazing how that worked out today.
I love it too.
What's that?
But yeah.
Oh, with the
Getting the shark.
with the shark, yeah, that was really amazing.
And the particular kind.
Yeah,
I'm getting pizza.
for sure. Because I even tried it later, and I got a shark, but it was a 6 gill.
Yeah.
What's that? So just the fact that it was great white was like, yeah.
Getting the icing on
With the
cake,
shark,
that was
yeah.
Oh yeah, that
really
was on your
amazing.
first cast, remember?
And the fact that I had gone, oh, that catch sounded a little funny. I wonder if a shark bit it. And then it goes, whoomp. It goes, well, I guess the shark bit it now. Just the fact that it was great white was like, what was that? I'm sorry?
You caught the great white on your first cast?
No. So Al, if you guys look at the Facebook page for Real VR Fishing fans, well, every day Al has a post on there that basically teaches. I don't even know how many he has on now. Probably hundreds, right, Al? But basically teaches you how to target specific fish. And look at the Facebook page. The fish that we had today was California sheep's head. And one of the things he put in his post was, this is really good bait for great whites. And so I caught a sheep's head, and then I was talking about the Garibaldi, but there happened to be another sheep's head on the map. So I said, well, let me catch that sheep's head. It's really cool because now, using Al's technique, I was able to just look at the fish on the map and say, that right there is a sheep's head. So I cast out, I caught it, and I goes, that sounded funny when it bit the bait. I wonder if that was a shark. And as soon as I said that, no sooner than I said that shark eats that fish, and I have a great white on. And his post was like, this is really great white bait. So, I mean, it worked out really perfect. So I cast out, I caught because I was essentially testing his tip. So I basically, in the video, I said, hey, this is Al Williams' tip. He said, we can identify the California sheep's head this way. So I went and basically demoed it. And then he said, this is also really great white bait. And I demoed that as well. So yeah, it worked out really well. Because I was essentially testing his tip.
by using the spinner, because
in
that's
the
all
video
we
I
was
said,
talking
hey,
about.
this is the Williams tip.
You can get that yellow on the medium. But if you want to identify it, the best way is
basically
I got
demoed it.
a previous one there. I think it was using a
great
purple,
white bait. Okay, demoed that as well. So yeah, it worked out really well.
and it should be the only yellow.
Well, yeah, that's why I didn't concentrate on that too much, because I was like, well, it should be this one, but you know, by the time we've done it, it was already a 20-minute video, so I was like, well, let's keep it a little bit shorter. I didn't want to make a 45-minute video trying to chase down the Garibaldi, especially, you know, like, so yeah, I was just like, well, we'll do that. We'll talk about the Garibaldi another time. So I'll probably do one on your post about the Garibaldi. By the time we've done it, it was already a 20-minute video. For that one specifically, how to identify the Garibaldi. Oh, you got it? 45-minute video trying to chase down.
Just go back on it later, but if you want to take a break when you're doing the tricks, I've got another one for you to put in, and it's all in the lodge.
Specifically, how to identify the Garibaldi.
If when you do want to hear it, it's how to read your trophy.
How to use what?
If you want to take a how to read your trophy when you're doing
Oh, okay.
I've got another one. Just let me know when you're whatever you want to. If you go back to your lodge, and I'll show you what you do.
Okay. Okay.
when you do want to hear.
Well, let's ask these guys.
Wait, what are
Easy,
you
are
guys
you
trying
level
to
20 now?
catch right now?
What?
Yep.
All right. So if you guys don't care, we're going to go back to my lodge, and Al's going to show me how to read the trophies, because I'm going to cut that part of this stream out tomorrow and make a little video out of it for everybody to learn how to read their trophies. All right? And you guys can learn how to read your trophies too if you don't care. All right, Al, let's go.
Yep.
Let me mark down the time. Hang on a second. We're going to go back to my lodge. Well, I'll mark it down while we're on the way to the lodge. Actually, I'm not the room leader, so whoever's the room leader, if you'll take us to your lodge for everybody to learn how to read their trophies.
Okay.
That's okay. And you guys can learn how to read your trophies too if you don't care.
Okay.
All right, Al, let's go.
Yep.
Let me mark down the time. Hang on a second. We're going to go back to my lodge. Well, I'll mark it down while we're on the way to the lodge.
Wait, so are you guys just gonna
Actually, I'm
do
not
it
the
in the
room
lodge,
leader, so
like in
whoever's
his
the room
lodge,
leader, if you'll
or
take
y'all
us
just gonna?
to your lodge.
Maybe. Okay.
That's okay. And you guys can learn how to read your trophies too if you don't care.
Now, do you remember your very first fish you ever caught in this game?
We're going to go back to my lodge. Well, I'll mark it down while we're on the way to the lodge.
Wait, so are you guys just gonna
I
do it
do
in
not.
the lodge, like in his lodge, or y'all just gonna?
To your lodge.
Maybe. Okay.
That's okay. Hey,
Look up here at your trophies.
we got a
See
boat
this last trophy here that says Fish Hunter? Fish you ever caught in this game?
Well, I'll mark it down while we're on the Fish Hunter, I see that one.
On the top right? Okay. Since he started this game, he has caught 318 fish.
Hey,
This keeps track of your very first fish
We got
and
a
your
See this
very
last
last trophy here that says Fish Hunter?
Okay.
See the database on the bottom?
Fish Hunter.
When he gets past his 400, it's still going to keep keeping data on it. Since he started this game, he has caught 318. You wanted that one? And this is another good one. The Gold Diggers. And your very last trophy here that says
The
Fish
gold
Hunter?
digger?
Okay. Which one's the
See
gold
the
digger?
database on the bottom?
I
The
have
third,
boats
third
and
on the
fish.
third from the left on the second row. It's still going to
Gold digger.
keep. And this just shows you how much money you made playing this game. You wanted that one? And this is another. It's pretty easy now because they put the unlimited in here. But I was
38,000.
nickel and dime it just to get 7 million.
So this tells you. So even though he's earned the credits, it still keeps counting. Gold digger.
Yeah, it keeps counting. It's the data keeps going on them.
Oh, that's
Now
really
these
cool.
up here on top, the catch and release. When he gets leveling up, that's what he's doing. He wants to keep releasing.
So
and
this
then he
tells
keeps
you.
getting
So even though
his points
he's
up, and
earned
it'll keep telling you later on.
credits,
It
so
keeps
say
counting catch and
hello.
release. Yeah,
Meet other players in multiplayer. You've met 242 different players in multiplayer. Easy.
Top, the catch and release. When he
I have
gets leveling up,
294.
okay, and you'll see
Oh, yeah.
these.
So this tells you.
Where do you spend most
Oh, yeah,
of your
I
time
have.
at? You can take a look at these and they'll tell you where he's
So
at.
say hello. Yeah.
He spends a lot in
Meet
daytime.
other players in multiplayer.
He hasn't been to
You've met
nighttime yet. It looks like.
242 different
Nope,
players
he
in
has.
multiplayer.
He's caught 6.
I have
And he's caught 6 in the
294.
rain. And you'll see these.
Oh, you caught 6 in the
Oh, yeah.
nighttime and 6 in the rain.
These and they'll tell you where he's at.
You need to fish it more nighttime and in the rain. Easy. You just like the daytime sunny spots.
Yeah, I like day. I like day.
This is really cool.
And he's caught 6 in the rain.
My thing's about to glitch.
So it'll be better when you look on yours because it'll be up more.
Right, right. I think this is great.
Or I
More
can
nighttime
create a
and in the
room where you
rain.
can take a look at
Easy.
mine.
You just like
Yeah,
the
yeah.
daytime sunny spots. Or yeah, or I can create a room
like
too.
day.
Well, why don't we take a look at yours, Al? Because I bet yours is full.
So it'll be better. I have to. Well, I'd have to start one and everybody jump in it.
I think this is great.
You can't
I'll do
free.
that if you guys want to
Take
as
a
well.
look at mine.
You just like the daytime
My
sunny
headset's
spots.
Uh-oh,
Yeah.
we got a glitch.
Or I can create a
Yeah, I
room
got
too.
yeah, I
Well,
got the
why don't we
glitch.
take a look at
I have
yours,
like
Al?
I have there's
'Cause I
like a
bet yours
boat
is full.
here and fish.
Yeah, I have that glitch too.
I have to.
Oh,
Well,
the door just
I'd
opened.
have to start one.
That was
and everybody
weird.
jump in.
Yeah,
Did
the
somebody
door
go
opened by
outside?
itself.
I'll do that if you guys I went outside now.
So now he's got 2
My
boats.
headset's
Uh-oh, we got a glitch.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go out the water real quick. There's like a boat here and fish.
Yeah, I have
You want me to
I'm just gonna have
leave
stick
and
drift.
door just
quit
opened.
and start a
Yeah,
room up
I'll-
so you can see it?
I'll do that. Yeah, and I'm gonna leave too. I'll see you guys there.
Okay. So now he's got 2 boats. Uh-oh.
That's really cool, chat.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go out the water.
Really cool.
There's like a boat here and fish.
Yeah, I have
You want me to
I'm just gonna have
leave
stick drift.
and
door just
quit
opened.
and start a
Yeah,
room up
I'll-
so you can see it?
I'll do that. Yeah, and I'm gonna leave too. I'll see you guys there.
Okay. So now he's got 2 boats. Uh-oh.
That's really cool, chat.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go out the water.
Really cool.
Yeah, you want me to just leave
drift.
quick
Yeah.
and start a
Yeah,
room up so you can see it?
I'll do that. Yeah, and I'm gonna leave too. I'll see you guys there.
Okay. So now he's got 2 boats.
That's really cool, chat.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go out the water.
Really cool.
You want me to just leave quick
Yeah.
and start a
Yeah,
room up so you can see it?
I'll do that. Yeah, and I'm gonna leave too. I'll see you guys there.
Okay. So now he's got 2 boats.
That's really cool, chat.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go out the water.
Really cool.
You want me to just leave quick and start a room up so you can see it?
I'll do that. Yeah, and I'm gonna leave too. I'll see you guys there.
Okay.
That's really cool, chat. Really cool. I'll do that. Yeah, and I'm gonna leave too. See you guys there. That's really cool.
Don't know how to. I just need the Coast Guard, but I just don't know how to get it.
Oh, I don't see you guys quite yet. Hello. Oh,
Howdy.
there you are. Yeah, I'm still working on the Coast Guard boat myself.
Don't know how to.
But
I just need the
it's
Coast
okay.
Guard. But
Wow. I knew your
Top
well
right
would be
fish
full.
hunter.
Oh, wow. I don't see you guys quite yet. Hello. Oh,
So if you highlight any of them you want, you just take a
There you
look
are.
and see what the data says on the bottom.
yeah, I'm
of
still
them.
working on the Coast Guard boat myself.
don't know how to.
But
I just need the.
catch a lot of fish.
Wow.
I knew you're
Top right fish hunter.
107,653. That is a lot of fish.
Wow.
Catch and release, 71,000. You've released most of them.
So if you highlight any of them you want, you just take a look and see what the data says on the bottom.
Yeah, I'm
of
still
them.
working on the Coast Guard. So you mostly like raining spots, it looks like. You have more
Catch a lot of fish.
I knew you're catch fish at raining fishing spots is almost 17,000. Catch fish at sunset fishing spots is 15,000. Sorry, daytime fishing spots is your favorite, 58,000. It's a lot of fish.
See what the data says on the bottom.
Yeah, I'm still working on the Coast
That's
Guard. You mostly
about,
like raining spots.
That's
it
over
looks
4
like.
years worth.
You have more that is a lot of catch fish at
But I've
raining
lost
fishing
some of these.
spots is almost
The
17,000.
fish hunter ones in here. It
Catch
seemed like
fish at
I've lost
sunset
some
fishing spots
when they
is
had a
15,000.
glitch.
Sorry,
okay.
Daytime fishing spots is your favorite.
So
58,000. It's a lot of fish. You know what surprises me is you're
That's
almost
what I'm-
evenly split,
That's
not
over 4
quite,
years worth.
between float fishing and lure fishing.
But I've lost some of
You have
these.
a couple more float
The
fishing
fish
than you
hunter
do
ones
lure
in here.
fishing.
Fish
on
I've
that,
lost some. I do. I started off with lure fishing for the
So-
first year and a half,
Uh-huh.
2 years.
You know what surprises
And
me?
now
And
you
then I
did a
stopped
lot of
because
float
you're
fishing.
almost evenly split, not
I
quite.
started doing float fishing
between,
after
float
July
fishing
of
and lure fishing.
2 years ago.
You have a couple more float
You
fishing.
got
than
40
so you don't
boats
do.
in freshwater.
I'm sorry.
I do.
Oh.
I started
Not
off
freshwater,
fishing, saltwater
Oh.
for the
So-
first year and a half,
Uh-huh.
2 years.
You know what?
I
Wow.
thought
surprises
that
me
was
is
fish
you
because
don't
it
do
looks
float
like
fishing.
a
Almost evenly
bass.
split, not
I
quite.
started doing float fishing
Between,
after
float
July
fishing
of
and lure fishing.
2 years ago.
You have a couple more float
You
fishing.
got
than
40
so you don't
boats
do.
in freshwater. Catfish.
I'm sorry.
What I was getting at for one of your things is
Uh-huh.
to tell them to read.
Uh-huh. You know what?
I thought that was
You,
fish because
you
it
need
looks
to
like a
go to your
bass.
trophies,
Uh-huh.
and then after you do your trophies,
Uh-huh.
go to your without nobody else in it.
You got 40
So you don't
boats
do.
in
Go to your board and show you registering your
at
fish.
one
One of your things is to tell them to read.
Registering. Oh, so like looking through the fish and seeing what place they are.
Looking through the fish index and say when you catch a fish and you get personal best, go look at them because it's going to rank you by looking at it.
Right. Right.
It'll enter them in because a lot of people haven't even looked at your stuff yet.
Yeah.
They don't know where it's at.
No, I do that usually on like the beginning of the streams. I kind of go through it. Well, when I'm curious about certain fish, I'll go through there and show that. But yeah, you're right. That's a
But
good
go
point.
through your trophies like these and then just tell them. Remember, The top right is your very first fish and your very last fish.
No, I do that
That
usually on
database
like
keeps
the
on it.
beginning of the streams. I kind of go through it.
Keeps on it.
When I'm curious about catch fishing multiplayer. And show that. But yeah, you're right. So you don't always do multiplayer.
No. The top right
That's
is
pretty, this is
especially
really
with
neat.
kids. Very last
No, I
fish.
do that.
Gotcha. I just go to a room by myself and do it. Or plus two, when you get the long size glitch,
Uh-huh.
you already know about releasing it.
You
You keep going
don't always
trying to
do
get a bigger one,
multiplayer.
don't you?
No, I've heard that, but like, so I was in a room with, oh, what's his name? Oh, and he was testing it, and he said
Or plus two, when you get the long size glitch,
it was pretty much coming out.
you already
He
know
didn't
about
think that
releasing
that
it.
was the
You
case
keep going
because he
trying
didn't
to get a
reset.
bigger one, don't you?
He was not resetting his map, and he
I've
was
heard
catching
that, but like
the same fish over
so I was
and
in
over
a room
again.
with. Okay.
And he said
What is
it
it you
didn't.
want to try? What is it you want to do now? If you want to, I can take you someplace and I'll show you.
Yeah, let's do it. It was pretty much coming out.
Okay.
So let's see. This is going to
We'll
be
go.
catching bigger fish. What is it? He was not resetting
What
his
is
map.
do
He
is
was catching,
we're gonna see the
same fish over
test
and
the
over
size
again.
of the fish.
Test the size of the
What
fish.
is it you want to try? What is it you want to by releasing it? I can take you someplace and I'll show you.
Yeah, let's do it. It was pretty
When you hook it, you'll see what we're going for is that ocean sunfish. This is how I did it this morning. We're gonna see this right now. I think I still have it. I think I still have the releasing it. The number one sunfish.
Okay.
For Dr. Derby's. When you hook it, so what I do is I put a crawfish on the bottom. I fish the bubbles, and then when you hooking, right now you're going to see his fin stick out of the water.
Yep.
Now what you want is fin and a lot of back.
Okay.
For
Okay.
Dr. Derby's.
So you keep hooking it until. Okay, got it, got it. So you're actually visually looking to make sure that it gets bigger and bigger.
If I can visually see it and I see its fin,
Uh-huh.
and sometimes you can see, you only see like half the fin or a small fin, or you get a huge fin part of the back.
So you keep hooking
That's
it
what you're looking for.
until. Okay.
And the more back you see,
so you're
the
actually
bigger it's
visually
going to be.
looking to make sure that it.
So, and if you don't have it, pop it off and then go catch him again in the same place.
That makes sense to me.
Maybe
That makes
10
sense.
or 15 times, and it resets the fish.
Oh, okay. Oh, so you can only catch the fish 10 or 15 times. Oh, what do you mean it resets it?
So if you don't have it, okay, pop it off. When you hook the fish, it randomizes the size.
Okay.
10 or 15 times. If you release the fish, pop it off, and go back and catch it
so you
again.
can only catch the fish 10 or 15 times.
When he bites and it hooks, it randomizes the size again.
Yes, that I know, yep.
Okay,
Oh, it does
so
randomize it again every time that you hook it. Okay.
yes, so you won't get the same. So if I got a big fish and it pops off or I lose it and I go back, it may be a small fish. When he bites and it hooks,
Okay.
because it randomizes it all over again.
Yes, that I know. So with the sunfish, we can do this, but not a lot of other fish. There are probably like a few fish that you can do this with.
Now what you do is, this is just a visual on this one. What everybody does on the others, they get the fish that jump.
Okay.
When it jumps, you can visualize it. Oh, that's a nice
we
one.
can
Or
do
no,
this,
that's a
but not a lot
baby.
of other fish. Got it.
Same way as your shark. You can look at your shark and say, "Woohoo, that's a huge one."
Got it.
Or you can say, "No, that's a real dense one there. It's a baby." What everybody does on the others, they get the fish that
Okay, I see the fin.
when it jumps, you can
And let's see.
Oh, that's a nice one.
When he goes side to side, I'll see it a little bit better. But I see his fin out. It's a lot of fin,
Woohoo, that's a huge
but it's just the fin. So I don't see, I can barely see some back. So I'm going to toss it. I'm going to. Now, when you said you can catch it about 15 times and then it resets, what does that mean?
Let's see. Every time when you cast it again, when you hook him this time, that size will reset.
Okay.
He won't go away. He'll still be there, but the size of him will be different.
Okay. Now, when you said what on the 15th time that I catch him, will he go away at that point, or will he not?
No, he doesn't go away until you bring it in.
Oh, okay, perfect. Okay. Okay. So this time,
He won't.
I think I
he
actually
won't
see a
go
little
away.
less of this
He'll
thing
still be there.
this time.
But the size. Okay, so that's
Let's
smaller.
see.
Then.
I'll wait till he goes to the side.
When you said
Now what?
just to make
On the
sure.
15th time that I catch him, he's going back to
Does he
his
go
time?
away at that point, or will he not?
No, he doesn't go away until you bring it in.
Oh,
Going backwards again.
Okay.
Now he goes to the
So
side.
this
I
time,
definitely see less
I
of
think
this
I
thing.
actually
Okay.
see a little less of this thing.
Now let's go again.
Okay, so that's smaller.
Let's see. I'll wait till
And
he
you
goes
just
to
keep
the
doing
side.
it until you think it's there enough that you want to
Does
see
he go
it.
away at that point, or
Go ahead and bring him in.
He doesn't go away until you bring it in.
Going backwards again.
I didn't mean to interrupt you or stuff it, but I thought
No.
this
This
you
is
might
like
already knew
this is huge.
Okay, so that's smaller.
The stream is
Doing
echoing.
it until
Just a
you
minute.
think
And
it's
I will fix that.
there enough that you want to see it.
Sorry about that.
Go ahead and bring him in. I didn't mean to interrupt you or stuff it, but I thought
No.
so if you use this and I put this in again in here, or you can say what you're doing is when you release the fish, you can say, as Al Williams says, the sun got in his eyes and it lost it. So he has to go back and catch it again. So I have to go back and catch it again.
Oh, listen. Kimberly, let me know if it's still echoing, and I will fix that. Hopefully, it's not anymore. Now let me go back to the spot and do the snappy snap if he's not big enough, because we are trying to catch a big ocean sunfish. All right, you see the fin, and it's definitely not as big as the last one. I still don't see the back, but we're gonna keep after it.
Now, will you live stream this one?
I'm live streaming. Yeah, I've been live
right,
streaming.
but when you get ready to do a post on them, do it again, but do it by yourself.
Oh no, I can cut out what we've done and make it into a post by itself.
No. There's a reason for it. You want to cut up the multiplayer.
Oh, because
you've been in a room in multiplayer when you catch 4 or 5 fish, and all of a sudden you got the big glitch.
Right, but does that happen when it's in the water too? That happens when it's in the water too.
When you're by yourself in here, it won't happen.
Yeah, but my question is, the glitch where you get a huge fish that's not really that huge. That actually that will happen to the fish in the water as well, not just when you catch it. Okay, that makes sense. Okay.
Right. It'll happen in multiplayer all the time.
Okay.
And if you're in a room by yourself, that's different. Now you're way out there too, so just consider that it might look a little smaller out there until you get in just a little bit more.
Yeah, well, I'm just comparing it to what I saw the first time, which was that fin was basically all the way out and the back was just touching the water. Now, the fin's definitely not all the way out.
Fins. So that might have been a good one.
Yeah, the first one might have been a good one, and I should have probably taken it. So now I'm trying to get that good one back.
Well, just keep doing it until you get it. And one of these times you're going to see it's back out of the water.
Yeah.
And a huge fin.
That might be this time. Come on.
And the reason why I say do it on your, it's like that video you did today. Everything was in order. Everything worked out perfect.
Well, that's when I make those videos like that, those one-off things. Yeah, I'm not streaming. I do it. I record directly to my machine, and so streaming, the quality, I have to go through a browser, when I record directly with my machine, I get as good, if not. I mean, if you look at that video, it looks pretty good. I have to admit it. You know, it's in 4K. You can watch it on a TV, and it will look just as good on a big TV.
Yeah, I know your audio was great because you can hear the fish, you know, the rain and everything else go. So if it plays that music, that's going to be something.
Oh, you know, I had the music off. I could probably turn it back on.
You can turn the music on now and listen to when you hook one.
Yeah, I just don't like the music normally when I play. Yeah, I know it plays when I hook one, and it scares me sometimes.
Now, when I do them, I do it on the, like the West. That's where I first learned these at.
I'm reeling this one in. It looked like a decent sized one. I mean, maybe not big enough, but I get the point. Yeah, I need to start like paying attention to the fish when they jump. That's a lot of things that come with experience. Like that, you just have to start playing a lot and catching these fish a lot to be able to tell. Because like I can tell with fish that I've caught a lot before, I can tell when I'm reeling them in how big they're going to be. Like, you know, if they're going to be, because they act, they're harder to reel in when they're really big, right? When they're approaching that PB point, they get really hard to reel in. You know, that's only the second sunfish I've ever caught. It was my PB though. Yeah, that works.
Now, would you do this again tomorrow? And if you use this one, and you just a chance to get it, then take yourself back to your lodge and say, and then when you catch a personal best, we have to go down and register your fish. So
that's what I'm going to do.
See where you are on the leaderboard.
So yeah, and part of that is like that wasn't necessarily the first one of those that I caught today, but I kind of messed them up, and so I did like a retake. You know, I was like, hey, let's go check it out.
No, I guess.
But it did kind of happen how it did, because I wasn't going to take the time to catch a shark. So the shark definitely was a surprise for me. And I was like, this just happened to work out really well that I got a good take and caught the shark at the same time.
It worked out good for you. I mean, it was fun.
Well, and I appreciate the fact that you let me, you know, make the videos of your tips and everything.
But it's anything they put on that page is free reign.
Yeah. Well, you know, I mean, still, I wouldn't want to upset you and
no.
And make sure that I give you credit and link the actual, you know, basically I'm just doing it as like I'm testing the tips that you've created, which.
And know. I've got plenty. I got them before I even put graphics up. I've even got some written. So.
Now, how do you come up with the story? Because I think that, to be honest, like I would ask you just to come and give me tips like this in game, but like I actually really like the whole story that goes along with it. Like the kid with his dad and the guy going, "Yeah, you want to beat your old man at fishing today?" I laughed at that. I was like, who doesn't want to beat their father at fishing? You know? Yeah. So how do you come up with the story?
When did you start again?
I started doing this in November. So yeah.
Okay. So you did this in November. Go back to my feeds, and you're going to find out that on the Halloween map, they did the Halloween thing for zombie sharks 2 years ago, and it was ultimate, man. It was just perfect. It was great, and it was just the zombie shark, and that's all it was.
Okay.
Well, they was coming up with this one. And I even asked him, hey, can you tell me what fish that's going to be in that room? Because what we was doing was we was catching the, like, bait fish, and then the zombie sharks were getting them. Well, I want to give tips on how to catch the pilot fish, the AGI, everything that you can get that was bait fish at the last time. The sorry. Well, he wouldn't answer me, and I thought, well, you know what? I'm just going to ahead and start posting. So I created stories, and that really hit things off in here. I had a whole story of what's happening with the zombie shark on that island.
Oh, wow. And you just
So when you go,
this is just you like creative writing, or are you using?
yeah, it's just me, and I did a post, and I just have a story on it. And I said every Friday we'll have a update. So every
That's
Friday I had an update on it till it goes into release date. And
that's really cool.
then they surprise us with different sharks, and then they even put it in a different room. And when they put the different room, that really threw me for a loop. I continued the story. I I had it that they was taking it to a lab to figure out what these zombie sharks and zombie makos were, and the plane crashed, and that's why it's in freshwater.
That's funny.
So you'll see my stuff. You'll follow it and you'll see them, and it'll have
Oh,
like
so you actually
part
have
one.
running themes.
I'm sorry.
So like your stories aren't just one off. You have like running underlying character
That one I
development
did.
and all that. I gotta
That
go.
one I did. Otherwise, in here, I just off the top of my head,
Oh, off the top of your head.
and
Okay.
you'll see me have some. It's the people I fish with,
Okay. Well, that's cool. That's really cool.
because you'll see I have one on the Christmas one.
Uh-huh.
He ran across a snow globe, and it had a pirate in it, and it said it was foretelling Big Sip was going to win the Christmas event.
Okay.
Well, he actually won the Christmas event.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, I like that. Like, I
I
mean,
just I just sit down.
the stories are 90% of the best. 90% of the. I mean, I like learning about the fish and stuff, but the stories and the pictures that go with it, I think, are amazing. And I didn't know if you were using like a Chat GPT or something like that to create the stories too.
No,
So okay, because
no, the stories are
I
mine.
use the Chat GPT to create like my description and stuff like that. It also helps me. I use it for like brainstorming. Chat GPT is amazing for brainstorming. I don't know if you ever used it for that, but like I give it like, hey, here's a couple ideas that I have. Help me think of other ones that might go along with that, or you know, and then it'll come back with something. I'll be like, well, I kind of like this, not this. It's almost like a conversation with a person, and that's where I came up with the Thursday torture thing was a Chat GPT suggestion, actually. But I had to modify it because originally it came out and it was like, like randomize everything. And so I was like, well, within the parameters of what we can kind of do here and just make it fun and not over the top. Yeah, it might work. So yeah, I use that for brainstorming a lot. Even at work, I'm like, hey, what are some different approaches to this problem that I have?
No, the stories are mine, and then I go on Bing.com and I
Uh-huh.
just put the creative images,
Okay.
and then I just type in something I want because I can't get everything right all the time. Sometimes I have uh, a guy holding his wife as we're fishing, and you see him have three arms.
Oh, see if you notice uh, the thumbnails that I have. So I generate my thumbnails almost the same way. I use a different program. I use a program called Night Cafe, and because they have a bunch of different algorithms that you can use. But the three arms thing, I love that. I leave it in there, and like if you notice, half of my thumbnails, most of the stuff is spelled wrong, and
Yep.
the fishing, like the little icons that I have for like my thing, the fishing pole is inside the mask and or coming out of the back of the mask. Oh, this is a pretty big one. That fin is sticking out pretty far, and I see the back. This might be a PB. Now the first one that I caught, not this last one, it jumped, and the last one, I don't think it jumped. Maybe it did. Oh, this one's already complaining about my left and right. Oh, that one jumped. That was like a sad jump.
Yeah, it's just these guys just roll.
Uh-huh.
And I don't mean to keep going on your stuff. You do what you like to
No,
do
no,
here. I
no.
just let you.
I like it. I appreciate it. Like
I like creating the content, and I like I want um, I want content that, well, first of all, like for live streams and stuff. To be honest, I'm my whole idea with the live stream is to get in here and play and interact with people, and whether it's learning or whether it's just chatting and having a good time, whether it's doing karaoke, I don't care. I'm here for the experience, right? And so, or to create that experience. But then, for like the videos that I post, like the how-tos and the stuff like that, or anything really, that's more like, yeah, I love the how-tos and stuff for that as well. And I think they both work well together. So yeah, anytime, I will always welcome the. Well, first of all, advice for myself, but
there you go.
that's a PB. What is the? You know what the
nice
max is on there? Sun.
I got a 127 today.
Oh.
Or a 126. So.
Oh goodness.
I mean, it's a 126. Give me a second here. You've got that current big size sheet, don't you?
Yes, I do. I have it up right now. Oceans. I was looking for sunfish, but it's ocean sunfish. So.
Yeah.
Ocean sunfish. The docks is 127,876, and the RVRF is 127,950. So yeah, I'm over 5 inches off of the big one, but I'm going to go. Tomorrow I'm going to go and check that, and but yeah, that works. Thank you for that tip. That's amazing.
So you seen the size difference, did you?
Yes, I did. Yeah, I absolutely did. The fin was sticking out a lot farther.
So when you make your next thing, you'd want to go in and say this is how, and then show them like the example on it, just like you did. And then it's like, bingo! Look at the difference in the size of the fin.
Yep.
Now you see part of the back. Now you can do it with this fish, the Goliath grouper, and
the
one
Warsaw
of my favorites.
grouper, I think.
One of my favorites is going back to 20 in Korea.
Okay.
And going for the shark ray. Because on the shark ray, when you pull it, when he comes out, you'll see the three, when he's a big one, you'll see 3 tips of his fins, tail, 2 in the middle dorsals, and you'll see part of his back. Now you got a huge one.
Wow.
Otherwise, you might just see one part of a fin.
Okay. Yeah,
That's
in fact, I might demo that here and then go there. Depending on how long it takes me to, and that's the thing. I can cut part of it out as well if it's taking too long to get like a long one, and you're getting into a 30-minute, 45-minute video. I'm gonna cut it out and then piece things together. Which,
and I tell you what, you are making the name for yourself too.
Well, I appreciate it
because all of those is tagged in here. The stuff that I post, Dustin Yang, every once in a while, and Mark Choi, they'll like it every once in a while. Everyone you post in here, they love it.
Well,
so,
yeah. Well,
you're liking it.
Yeah, that's great. That's great. I think that I love this game, and like I said, I'd like to see a lot of people play it. And to be honest, I'm really happy that you get what you get out of it, and I hope other people can get things out of it as well. And like I said, for me, my initial thought was these kids, they have YouTube, they don't even like Facebook, so like getting that content to some of those kids and stuff like that, I think is great. And I know the VR fisherman. Now, I don't know that I met him or not. I don't. If so, I haven't really talked to him, and we haven't talked about
Heath
that
Phillips.
stuff. He's got a lot of
somebody
stuff
you
too.
want. I was going to ask you that. Yeah, you need to meet him.
Yeah.
He can give you some tips on doing this stuff too.
Yeah, he's got some spreadsheets and stuff that I'll probably show in my videos if he's okay with it. I don't want to step on his toes. That's not my goal at all.
Right.
My goal is just to like I said, I initially started out just streaming, and I just wanted to show my gameplay experience. And if there's other things that I can do to to build on top of that, then I'm always happy to. And like I said, I appreciate your input for sure. And now I have other people coming to me and they're like, hey, I could show some stuff too. And I'm like, by all means, let's do it. By all means. Like if I have, I have some of the technical stuff. If you don't have it, I'm willing to help, so. I even thought about like starting like to do some interviews and stuff as we fish and just talk about other stuff that's not necessarily fishing, but I'll let people know before we do that. And make sure that, so just get to know. In fact, I'd probably like to do that with you if you want to book some time and stuff and talk about the reason that you create. If you're willing, whatever you're willing to share and stuff. So maybe some of the reasons that you create some of these things, or the origin of where they came from, and just kind of a conversation.
Tell you right now. I can tell you right now. There was some. Are you live streaming now?
I am. Yeah. So yeah, I wouldn't. No. Anything that you don't want out there, don't say it now.
Right. I won't say it now. But
well, you know what? Hey, chat. I'm gonna take a quick break. How about that? Be right back.
All right.
So if you get we're back anyway. If you get the fish of the day, what have you already picked? What you had
Tomorrow's
tomorrow?
fish should be sheephead.
Sheephead. Oh, that'll be a great one. In fact, if you're out there, chat, the instructions on how to catch the sheep's head are in Al's post or the video that I put out today, and it works. Like literally, if you do what Al said to do, you literally can see the fish and know it's a sheep's head, and just cast out, catch it, and reel it in. Just keep catching them because.
Now on rooms 16 and 20 in the west, there's no sheephead. But if you use the spinner bait, all the bait fish is still there.
Oh, okay. For catching the shark.
The Garibaldi.
For the Garibaldi, yeah. That's awesome.
So on if the sheephead's not in that room, I still use the spinner because it puts him. And here's the difference. And this is how I feel on the buffet method. If you do the buffet method, you spot, you break it off, if the shark don't get it, and you keep going for it.
Right.
It's just easy for me to catch all of the yellow and green fish and reset my screen.
Right. Right.
It works the same way. The only difference is when I release it or whenever I pop it off, I didn't get no points.
Right. Right.
I bring it in, I get points. I get me a pair of gloves for being
well,
the top 100.
So, I mean, I did that, right? So I did that for a unique, right? So I think a unique is probably different because, well, maybe not.
Yeah.
Right? So unique, it doesn't matter what you catch. Well, in the shark, it doesn't really matter what you catch either. But with a shark, you have to reel it basically halfway in before you know that the shark's not going to eat it. But with a unique, I have a video where I was like teaching the fish buffet, and I had to catch that unique 35 times. And if I'm catching a regular fish that fights at all 35 times, this is going to take me more than an hour. And I caught that unique in less, I think it was about 20 minutes. I need to check the video and see. So I caught that unique, I caught 35 fish, and that's with talking all the way through it and, going all the way, and the introduction in my video. And so, yeah, less than, maybe 15, 20 minutes to catch that unique. And that was catching the same fish 35 times. I counted it. It was the 34th catch of that same fish. I caught it. But in the fish buffet method, I think you're right with a shark, because with small fish, like literally I was having to cut them off on purpose before I got them in just to catch them again. And the only real benefit that I see to that the shark fish buffet method is that you get to cast to the same spot. You're not having to cast from here to there to here to there, which I tend to have. I'm not so good at casting, so I tend to have a lot of extra time involved there. But again, like if you just straight up want to catch a shark, just hook a fish over and over again, whether you reel it in or not. It's up to you. But the biggest thing that I learned in doing the leaderboard was it's not whether you cut a fish off or not, because if I get a fish on my hook that I don't want to catch, then I've already failed. Whether I reel that in or whether I cut it off, I just don't want to get it on my hook to begin with, And your methods teach me how to not get the fish that I don't want. And that's really what it's about, because if I wasted my time, even with a lure or a bait, if I've taken the time to sit there and dangle it in front of that fish long enough that it bites it and I hook it, then I've wasted that much time already. Whether I cut it off or whether I reel it in is second, right? And some of them you have to, right? But that's the whole point. Is I want, if there's a way for me to exclude that fish from me catching it to begin with, that's what I want to do.
What fish do you want to exclude?
Well, it depends, right? So, I mean, it depends on what your target is, right? So, and that's a lot of what you're doing. So, for example, when you're catching the sheep's head,
right? You want to eliminate all the fish except for the sheep's head, if possible, right? And it's about.
Actually,
Uh-huh,
actually, on mine, whenever I get a screen up,
uh-huh.
I might be looking for the sheep's head, but I was just showing you that yesterday. But I'll go through and catch all of the green and yellow fish because there's a shark involved in there too.
Right, right. No, yeah, and it depends on what your goal is, right? If your goal is to catch the sheep's head, then you catch the sheep's head. But if your goal is to
Yeah.
catch a shark, then you catch the bait fish and the sheep's head, right? So yeah, yeah, and so that's good.
But
In fact,
sometimes you get a
uh-huh,
sometimes whenever you go to reset your screen,
uh-huh.
oh, bingo! I've got probably about a 120 in this one.
Oh, you caught the oarfish again. I need to
Yeah,
keep catching fish while we're talking.
um, if I get a screen, sometimes I get what I call it is a shark screen because there may be 11 bait fish that's yellow and green on it.
Uh-huh. Wow. So that's basically
And
means that before you finish that screen, you're gonna have a
yeah,
shark
because
on
I'll
the
go
line.
through and get all of them. I'll get all of them. Now this one here, when I popped the first two times that I had it, I just seen part of a fin. This one here, I seen its back a little bit right when it popped out of the water. I mean, as soon as it hooked.
Yeah. Oh, if you saw it when it hooked, that's gonna be a big one. Because for some of them, I was waiting until they like swam to the side. No
Now
bubbles.
I mean, and if I was to tell you how to learn, fish with everybody, there was techniques. I was watching you today, how you did your little flip and dance thing. See, I don't do that. I just kind of slow bring it in.
Uh-huh.
I don't I don't twitch mine.
Oh,
Where
okay.
I see a lot of people do the twitching. I couldn't do the twitch. Come on, boy, be a good one.
So I have, you know, one method that I've been using is it seems to
I
work,
got a
at least
glitch
in
fish.
Japan. If you can isolate an epic fish and what it likes with float fishing, you can catch only that fish. Uh, so like for example, I forget Japan. The two epics, like I think it's crawfish or maybe no, it's krill or crawfish, one of the two. I think it's crawfish. And so if you watch, because they're the only two fish that like that bait for epics. I watch I watch the bait sink to the bottom, and if the line isn't red by the time that the bait hits the bottom, it's like a little timer for me. If that
Yeah.
bait isn't red by the time it hits the bottom, it's not the fish I want. So I pull my bait. I pull my bait out of the water. Then I go to the next set of bubbles, right? So that I can test that. I call it my testing method, right? So I go to the next set of bubbles so I can test and see if that's the fish that I want. So if you're catching, epics, and you know, for me that's like doing like points and things like that. Or
Now,
just
if you don't have if I don't mean to interrupt you, go ahead.
no, 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 go ahead.
If you have an epic and you don't have a color code for it, so you don't know what it is. So if I get it, like I know where this one is. I got this one on a crawfish on the bottom,
Uh huh.
so I know where he's at. So when I flip it off, I go to the next bait that's in line, either to the left or right,
Okay.
and I kind of count. If I get it from, if it's a bait it likes, it's going to be an instant hit,
Uh huh.
at least 1 to 3. If it's yellow, it's going to be 3 to 5. And then if it becomes like 5 to 10, it's probably a red when it gets closer to 10.
Wow. Okay, so I'm gonna do that. I just flipped to a shiner. I'm gonna try and catch this fish again. So, is it when it hits the bottom you count, or when do you start counting? As soon as you stop
Uh,
reeling?
well, as soon as it hits the water, if it, I go 1001, 1002, and
Okay.
I'll go because if it's there, it's between 1 and 3 seconds
Let's see.
is a bait it likes.
1001,
Like it would be green.
1002, 1003, 1004, 1005, 1006, 1007, 1008. Oh, it's red. So that was 8 seconds. So this is the bait. The shiner is the bait that this sunfish does not like.
Yeah, it's probably a red on it.
Yep. So now let's try the crawfish, like you said.
Yeah.
Crawfish, and we'll go back to that same fish. Oh, come on! If I can cast. That's one thing that will come with time, hopefully, or I'll just be a horrible caster the rest of my life. Okay, 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004. Oh, yeah, like you said. I think this was 4, so you said that's a yellow, right? Oh, his back was sticking up. This is going to be a big boy. His back was sticking way up.
There you go. Unless it's a glitch. That's why you want to do your presentation in a room by yourself.
Yeah.
So you don't have that glitch size.
Well, I may not want to catch it. Well, I don't know. I'll do that. We'll see if I can still get a PB tomorrow. If not, I'll go to a room and I'll do it on, like you said, what was it, 3 of 20? I think you said.
And do the shark ray.
Shark ray, yeah.
Crawfish on the bottom on that one too, on metal jig.
Okay.
Yeah, just experiment. Even sitting down and say, let's go to this room.
Mm-hmm.
And if, especially the 22nd, you're going to go to a new room that's going to have new fish. And if any of them is epics, and if it doesn't have any bait it doesn't like, that'd be a good one to go in and say, let's try to figure out what bait it likes and what bait it doesn't like.
For sure. And that, now the rare, somebody told me about like a 5-second rule with the rares. Is that, because the epics are supposed to be instant bite. But the rares, somebody said there's a 5-second rule or something like, and maybe that's not.
The reason why they're telling you that is because some of the rares don't like any bait.
Okay.
If a rare's got a bait it likes, it'll do an instant bite on that.
Okay, got it.
Now, if a rare has nothing, there's no live bait, no lure. There you go.
Yeah,
Nice.
But that's a glitch because it's a 116. Not my PB, but that's really, so yeah, that's a result of the glitch. Because this one definitely looked bigger visually, and it looks bigger here visually than the last one.
Right.
But yeah. Good to know.
But you want to learn from everybody, just bits and pieces from, and you could hear stories of how some of them, they was like fools when they began. I've heard some of them say, yeah, I put it on easy mode, seen where the fish were, and I knew which one I wanted to go get, but I needed more points, so I flipped it over to expert, but I didn't catch them. Then they didn't realize until later that when they flipped to the expert, it reset everything in it.
Yeah. So yeah, I kind of had that experience too, but my immediate thought was, how dumb would it be if you could just flip back and forth like that? I said, I hope the developers didn't do that. And then when I saw the whole, I would flip between normal and hard, and I was like, okay, yeah, they're definitely resetting the fish. They're definitely resetting the fish, because these do not coordinate with one another at all. So yeah, I figured that out on my own, and then I actually told somebody first that that's what was happening, because they weren't aware of it, and then I got confirmation later on. So.
And you can make one of fish stories, things that happen that people do.
You know what? That would be a good fish stories. For my interview, for the interview thing that I'm going to do, fish stories. There we go.
Yeah, while you're doing stuff, what have you come across in your fishing experience from being on this game that has happened that is funny, devastating, out of the whack? I've had guys that was telling me as they were talking, saying, here's an experience that I had. We was eating Christmas dinner.
Hang on a second. Let me. Do you care if I put this out like as its own video? And
no, I don't care.
Okay. So yeah, let me write down the time, and we'll use this as our first fish story. Oh man, my eyes, I can't see. I just like to write down the time so I don't have to watch the entire video. I just skim to that point and cut. Okay, thank you.
Sure.
So, yeah, tell me your fish story.
This guy it's not really it's not a fish story.
Yeah, yeah.
This particular one.
I'm just calling them fish stories. Any story you want to tell me, it doesn't have to be about fish. These are fishing, I guess, fishing stories. Stories to tell.
This is a guy's. Go ahead.
Yeah. No, I just said. Oh, we keep going. These are stories to tell while you're fishing. So fishing stories maybe is a better term for it. But now you go ahead. I apologize.
Yeah, these guys were. This guy was telling his experience of his first time on VRs, and he said he was eating Christmas dinner with the family. They was in the living room. They was casting onto the TV. They was alternating headsets playing different games. And he said, I just had my second plate. I sat down in the chairs. It was my turn on the VR. They put the warplanes on. And I did a dive bomb, and I didn't make it. I couldn't get the headset off fast enough, and I projectiled in the living room while everybody else was sitting around eating.
Oh, my goodness. Really? Oh, wow. Wow.
And then when you go to something like a roller coaster, you know exactly what he's talking about because the motion sickness.
I have that roller coaster game. Oh, my goodness. Like, I did it one time, and wow, yeah. It was just, yeah. I get the motion sickness, for sure.
Now, some people do get motion sickness even in here, especially if they don't do the teleport and they do the slow walk.
Right. I get it in here. There's one map in Japan, and I forget which map it is, that gets me motion sick because you're out in the boat fishing, and whatever they put on the water, the texture or whatever, the way that they make the water look while you're fishing makes it look like the water's actually moving or the boat's moving underneath me. And I can only, I can't look at the water when I fish that map. I can fish it, but I cannot look at the water.
Now, here's an experiment for you to do on your live stream.
Okay.
Because I heard people that trying to bypass their little motion sickness. Set a fan in front of you and have a fan facing
you. Huh. Okay.
And they said something about having the air come across your face. It alleviates some of that motion sickness.
Really? Kind of like opening the window when you're in the car, getting motion sickness.
Yeah. So they alleviate that by having that air coming on them.
And that's why. Well, I mean, it works to some degree, but like if you're in the car, I've had the air conditioning up and like even that air blowing on your face at some point it helps a little bit, but it's not going to get rid of it. But yeah, I think it.
Well, it's like looking out the window and getting the air on you, but then you don't want to be looking at the trees going boom, 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 boom.
Yep.
Bypassing.
That's very true. You know what gets me though when I'm driving is in the middle, like this time of year, I guess,
Well, mostly in like the fall when it starts to get dark earlier, and the sun is like real low in the sky anyway, and so you get all of the shadows coming across the road from the trees, and it's just flashing in front of you. Oh man, that'll give me a headache in no time. It doesn't really make me car sick, but it gives me a headache for sure.
Now, when you're on this game, I've got kids that pop in the room. Sometimes I have to be careful what you do on them before, because I had kids ask me, "How you guys catching all these big fish?" And I told him, you take your bait rod and you hold it up like this, and you put it down, and you get close as that bait you can, and you give the old hop tui, and that catches the bigger fish.
Oh no!
And I've had the little kid say,
"What's hawk tui?"
It does. And no, he did it there, but I heard in the background, "What the hell are you doing?" Spitting on the living room.
Well, like legitimately, I was in a room and I forget who I was in there with. I don't remember who it was. I wanted to say it was Susie, but maybe it was somebody else. In fact, I'm pretty sure it was somebody else. But the kid was in there, and the kid, out of nowhere, I don't remember what the context of the conversation was, but it was seemingly out of nowhere, and he asked us. It was me and another adult at least. What's hawk tua? And I, I think there were maybe even 3 adults in there, and all 3 of us were like, at least the 2 of us were like, yeah, I think that's a question for your parents, not for us. Like, I'm not gonna tell you what hawk to it. So sorry. Not.
Well, mine wasn't just meant. I just meant for him to you spit on it and you get a bigger one.
No, I know.
He spit on it and in the living room, but I heard his dad get onto it. Then I felt kind of bad on it. It was funny at the time, and then I thought, I hate this for the kid to get, because you don't know,
or not be able to
what
play the
actually
game again
happens in their
because
head.
yeah, that's if I heard that, then I'd be like, what kind of game are you playing? Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
So
I try to label anything that comes out. Again, I'm just here to document experience, so whatever it is, it is. But I try to label it, like, hey, this is NSF, not for children. And I don't label anything as children on YouTube anyway. I don't put it as age, like required age, because I don't think they even have that. The only age thing that they have is if it's made for children, which obviously this is not necessarily made for children.
Yeah, I'm by far not the best on this game. I know that. I know where my downfalls, where I'm bad at, and I just try to either go around them or work on trying to get them just a little better to get better at the game.
That's all we can do. We all have.
And even though that I might come across of getting some nice fish, it's all luck. I mean, it is all luck.
Oh, it's all random number generators. That's really what it is.
Yeah.
But it's about learning and that's any game, right? It's about learning the mechanics of the game and exactly how the game works, and using that information in a way that is within the boundaries of the game to maximize. I mean, we even call it like, so I do like AI game development AIs, right? So I have in the past. I don't do that for work. I kind of do it for a hobby. But creating like artificial intelligences for games, and one of the things that you create in there is like if a game developer wanted to beat you every single time you played the game, we can do that, right? Like, but would that be a fun game? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. And so the trick is to find that balance. You know, if the game's too easy or if there's not enough complexity, then it's not a fun game. And the trick, and I think what these developers do really well at, is finding a good balance where there is some complexity, there is some nuance there within all of these fish and the different things that they like and what they do and the tackle and all of that. That it does make it, and the randomness of the size of fish and the weight of fish and all of that, it makes it very interesting. You know, like some of the simplest games like chess and backgammon and checkers, you can play over and over and over again. And they're endless, right? And part of it's because the rules are simple, but there's so much nuance and so many things that you can do with those games that no two games are the same, right? So, you know, where some of these $70, you know, video games that you play them once and then, you know, might as well throw the thing out because you don't want to play it anymore, right? It's a one and done. So that's the beauty of this game, and that's really, I think they do a great job this game of keeping that nuance and keeping it simple enough but yet complex enough to really just make it entertaining and finding that really good balance of it's hard, you know, like it's easy at first and you can get as deep as you want into this game and there's still more to discover and find out, and that's part of the fun. It's really
this game is absolutely fun. We all enjoyed it. But when they come out, we was looking for, it did a survey. What DLCs would you like? Which ones interest you? Well, they had the East that took, but then they had Amazon, they had Australia. Them were the ones in line. I don't remember the Netherlands and, you know, all of Europe. It might have been down there, but it was not the second biggest.
Right. Well, and
understand.
I'm sure a lot of that comes down to the economics of it all, right? And you know,
getting other areas.
Right.
But
and
what they did was, though, is they pretty much said, and I think it was a quote: "There will be no more DLCs. That's it. We're working on another game," and which was the aquarium. And that hit some people because, you know, you're looking for a new chapter all the time of something to
for sure
to go back in. And it was one new fish, new area to go into. It was part of the excitement, but that pretty much said we're capping it off. So some people just
they would do
stopped.
That. Yeah.
Some people stopped. I mean, they still played it, but then after a while they got tired and then just left the game to go do something else.
Right.
Because you hear a bunch of them that come back in. Oh, I stopped playing. And
I hear it all the time. I stopped playing for a little while and then I just came back and. Yeah. Well, and that's actually something really, really common for games. I see it all the time. I see it in other games all the time. People, they play a game for a while, they love it, they get really into it, and then something else attracts their attention. They go to that for a little while, and it seems like every time they come back for shorter periods than they originally had done. But at the same time, you know, like there's some that are diehards and out there, and I mean, I know games that have been running for, you know, since the early 2000s that people still play and they still develop them and they're still huge fan base and they keep going. And hopefully this will turn out to be one of those.
Well, what kind of got them is everybody was looking forward to just everything that goes on to this game. But when they pretty much made a statement is we're finishing up, that was it. There'll be no more DLCs. That really, because they thought the game was at to an end.
Yeah.
I've
I mean, that's what it would.
fished what I had
That's what it would say to me.
because it sounded like the game is here, but there'll be no more feature in it.
Right.
Now they
Right.
come back with this DLC and it revamped it again.
Yeah. Well, hopefully they do that. I mean, I think I'll be honest. Like from what I've seen or what I hear, and you probably know better than I do. Has there been like a management change or some change at, at his company
They've
somewhat
the
recently?
company has went through different partnerships.
Uh-huh.
Because I think they started off like Mirage. I think that was what the initial one was. And matter of fact, there was some people that when they first came out, uh, he took a picture,
Uh-huh.
and some girl or they took a picture of them fishing,
Uh-huh.
sent them. She does shirts. Sent shirts of them fishing that has that on there, and he posted it.
Uh-huh.
And when he posted it, the company here, this game, the devs, wanted to know if they can use his cutout at one of their conventions.
Oh wow, that's cool. I thought you said
And
we're gonna
then,
say they came back and said you better not do that. That's like that's
no,
really
what
cool.
he did was he asked permission to do it then, and they said yes. So they kind of signed the waiver on it to go.
Yeah,
They covered themselves up,
for sure.
which is the guy wasn't doing anything anyhow. He thought, well, yeah, I don't care if they do it or not. Well, then they said, hey, it went over good, and we're going to send you a little care package for some thank you. Well, they had some, I think, coffee cups or some kind of water bottle in here that had the Mirage Company logo on it.
Okay.
And I said, you still got that? And they said, yeah, I think I got it somewhere underneath the sink or somewhere. I said, pull that out and take it's one of those, how old am I? Or
Uh-huh.
do you remember this? How long you been on this game? Whenever that was in their first set of the companies. I think they're Doug now, Devs
Yeah,
United.
Devs United Games.
But
Yeah.
they was something else in between there.
Huh. So they were originally Mirage. Huh. I didn't know that. So that to me that says, like anytime you get new management or switch up like that, the focus changes and it sounded like they wanted to develop that aquarium thing and maybe that didn't pan out, maybe not quite the way that they wanted or whatever, and so
Right.
then maybe they switched their efforts back here. Saying, with these new platforms, and I'll be honest, like I have never seen so many people um, using the Oculus, and it's getting more and more all the
Yeah.
time. And for a game like this, I think it would be a missed opportunity to focus on, like an aquarium style thing that, when you have a winner kind of already in your lap, maybe it's not, I don't know. But then again, developers always
Right.
like to work on new stuff too. So who knows?
So there, I mean, I foresee for them having, if they wanted to really get it. Well, here you can bring this up. This idea has been brought to them so many times, but they could have almost a revamp of this whole new game if they would put a predator freshwater. It'd be just like sharks, but it'd be freshwater.
Right, right.
This game would just take off.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, you do have like people love to catch sharks. Well, I mean, what's a predator fish in freshwater? Bass are predator fish, but they don't have that.
Well, you would have had something like, well, they've already got them out now, but like the tiger muskie or
Alligator gar.
alligator gar, just
Right.
anything. And then to have more DLCs, but then have a world tour where
Yeah.
you have a room, maybe a room from all of the DLCs. That would be a good journey adventure to go in and try to pick out everything that's in the room.
Yeah, I think the journeys thing is probably is a little underrated and not like I have the journeys. I enjoy doing them. I wish they had more of them, and I wish they, you know, to be honest, the biggest thing that I wish you could do them multiplayer. I think that would be fun to do.
Yeah.
The journeys. Because I kind of, you know, I do one and then I'm like, okay, well, I want to go to multiplayer because I'm kind of tired of fishing alone.
But I hope they don't do uh, drivable boats.
Oh,
it's bad enough to have the kids not put your.
I think it's almost impossible.
It's bad enough not to have the kids put your rod in their face.
I think that would be almost
stuff.
impossible for them to do because of all the rendering. I mean, maybe not, but of all the rendering that would have to happen. Hang on a second. My wife's there.
We wouldn't be fishing. We'll be bumper boats.
All right. Well, that's my wife telling me here that it's time for me to go.
Do what now, buddy?
I said that was my wife telling me that it's time for me to go.
Okay.
So,
game warden's taking your fishing license. Okay.
I'll give everybody out there. I don't know that you. I don't think you need this advice, but happy wife, happy life.
Yep. Buddy, you take care of yourself and have a good evening.
You do the same, and thanks for all the information. I'm gonna publish that tip tomorrow as soon as I get a chance to get in here and film that.
Publish what one?
The one about the the one about the lodge, and then the one about the getting the big fish in here. Those are the two.
Now, when you do the one about the lodge, don't forget to take them down to register your fish.
Yep.
And then, matter of fact, if you do catch a fish and say, if you fish and catch you a PB, then do that edit part in the lodge. Well, let's go in and see about my trophies in here, and then you can show them on the trophy part, and then say, now let's go register this big personal best I got.
Got it.
And see where it ranked on my boards. Buddy, you take care, and I'll see you later. I know you
Thanks a lot.
Go.
Bye-bye.
Take care. Bye.
All right, everybody. Have a great day. I hope you enjoyed the stream, and we will see you tomorrow.